get nasty on a Monday. It's the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN with Andrew Marsh, Carey Davis, and Jamie Rivers. I'm Anthony Stalter. It is 2:02. Your time check is brought to you by Collection Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler. A lot to get to today.
Yeah.
Should be a fun one.
A whole lot to get to. Jamie is often firing people, and let me tell you something. There's about to be some heads rolling in this place, Anthony.
Carey just found out some rough news.
Come on, man.
Right before the show.
Come on, man.
Hey, trust, but verify. Remember, Anthony?
Yep.
Come on, man.
So we'll get to what happened in Bet the Board as the month will continue. We'll get to
Just not with.
Come
on, man.
Two of us. Yeah, we'll get to what happened with Carey. All right, but of course we start off with the Cardinals. They take 2 of 3 from the Cubs.
Let's go.
Outstanding series, especially coming off of the sweep up in Milwaukee. Cardinals needed a bounce back, and they certainly got it. Let's do highs and lows from the series. If you guys were to, Jamie, if you were to go with one of your highs, now it doesn't have to be number one, but one of your highs from the weekend against the Cubs, it would be.
Yeah, mine is not going to be a player or a certain pitcher or whatever. Me, it's the Cardinals identifying that things were stagnant, and they called 2 guys up. Let's change the vibe here. I don't know how they're going to do. Don't know if they're ready, but we are stagnant right now. We had lost 4 in a row. The offense is sputtering. We're going to call up a couple of guys that can swing the bat. And boom, they did.
Yeah.
So that, to me, is one of the highlights.
Yeah, I like that because and it goes hand in hand with what we have not seen the Cardinals do in years past, where if they do make a call up, it feels like it's either questionable, timing's off, timing doesn't matter because maybe it's too late, or it's just not impactful. And not only was the shakeup needed, but it certainly was impactful as Nelson Velasquez homered in his first at bat on Friday night. He was called up for Memphis before Friday's game. We had talked about that. First Major League Baseball appearance since June of 2024. First pitch he sees, 3-run homer against his former team, no less. That's about as of impactful as a return as you can script, and it immediately energized an offense that really had been searching, and that plays into what you just said, Jamie, about there needed to be a shakeup. Front office recognized it. The offense had gone stagnant. They do bring up Nelson Velasquez, credit Ollie Marmol for putting him in the cleanup spot, and boom, 3-run shot. And it really set the tone for the entire series in some respects. Carey?
That was going to be mine. Nelson Velasquez hitting that home run, going 2 for 3 RBIs in his first appearance with the Cardinals. And we've talked, over and over and over again about hitters 5 through 9. And you add him in the 4th spot, you move Burley down. I think that lengthens out your lineup. It gives you an opportunity to have some impactful bats later on in the lineup. So for me, that was it. Seeing him come up, hit the home run, and really give the team a jolt to start the series off, I thought that was spectacular. And I think, like you said, Jamie hit the nail on the head, bringing up players, giving them an opportunity, realizing when something is stagnant, something needs to be changed, not sitting pat, not standing pat, and just watching it happen and unfold in front of you, being active participants in what's taking place and making the changes that are needed. And I think the Cardinals did a fantastic job this weekend, bringing those players up and then those players actually producing for the team.
We're doing highs and lows. Cardinals take 2 of 3 from the Cubs. I really liked Liberatore's outing as well. Last night, the bullpen had been beleaguered because you didn't get much out of Andre Palante in Game 1. So you talk about setting the tone for the series in a positive way. That was Nelson Velasquez. Unfortunately, Andre Palante did not have one of those starts that we've grown accustomed to in 2026. So the bullpen starts to become a little worn down, and Liberatore steps up. He only throws 5 1/3, but he had allowed at least 3 runs in each of his previous 3 outings. And then the first 2 batters, back-to-back, get on base. It was Nico Horner, and it was Pete Crow Armstrong. Back-to-back, you find yourself in a spot, first inning, you allow the first 2 runners, and you had been struggling in previous starts, at least with allowing runs. Gets 2 strikeouts, records the last out, which happened to be a strikeout, and then throws 5 1/3 scoreless innings, allowing just 3 hits in the process. They desperately need dependable innings now behind Michael McGreevy, And I thought that was one of Liberatore's sharpest. It wasn't his longest, but it was one of the sharpest outings of the season. So that was good to see. All right, who else got a high?
Can I give the bullpen? Hunter Dobbins came in and performed really well. Gordon Graceffa, I really like what he's doing. I think this Cardinals team can play some ball, man. Like they are figuring things out on the fly. They are a young team. They are going to. It's baseball. You're going to run into your troubles, your struggles. You're going to have series where you don't hit well or you don't pitch well. But I think as the season continues to go along, this team will continue to show you and prove to you that they are a really good baseball team. And I think they've done a fantastic job.
I think you give a little bit of a hat tip to Hunter Dobbins. Called up hours before the game, gets in there, gets action, and it wasn't a quick one and done. I mean, they left him in there.
Yeah.
And, I thought he had a real good outing.
Yeah, I'm going to give a high to just the team in general for bouncing back and taking 2 of 3 from the Cubs, especially coming off a series in which they lost to Milwaukee, got swept. So to come back at home, huge weekend. You knew it was going to be packed all weekend. You had 2 national televised games. For this team to take 2 of 3, I think that's huge for where they're at right now, especially in the standings, too. I know, there could be a section of the fan base that really isn't paying attention to that because it is a quote-unquote rebuild. But this team, heading into June, is right in the thick of things. And so to win 2 games against a really good Cubs team, I understand that they went through the 10-game losing streak, but that's a good team.
Yeah.
They have good players on their team. So in order to keep moving along in the standings, you had to bounce back against the Cubs after losing to Milwaukee, and I thought they did a great job of doing that.
The young guys stepped up again, too. Thomas Ajayci had his first home run of the year. J.J. Wetherell did a monster game last night. Reached base, scored twice. Mason Wynn delivered a key 2-run single. We've talked about his struggles. He comes up and he extends the lead for the Cardinals last night. The organization's trying to evaluate young talent. That was one of the biggest goals in 2026, and they're getting some meaningful production from that group of young players. Top most, of course, the guy we talked about the most is Jordan Walker, but J.J. Wetherell's putting up some monster numbers for a rookie. And again, Mason Wynn, hopefully maybe last night will spark him a little bit offensively. Ivan Herrera, homer on Friday, 2 hits, 2 runs scored on Sunday, continues to be one of the club's most consistent offensive performers, increasingly looking like a lineup cornerstone. All right, lows. Let's go around the horn. Lows.
Palante.
Yeah. Still won the game, but Palante unfortunately did not pitch deep into that game.
I had to go with Gorman. He went 0 for the weekend.
Yeah.
Is that good?
No, it's not good.
Why not?
I don't know, Carey, but they usually frown upon not hitting.
when in fact you do hit.
When in fact you're drafted to hit.
Yeah. It's kind of your main tool.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him.
Sorting some things out.
I know it's Gorman. This is what we get, but come on.
Yeah, we haven't seen that stretch.
If Gorman's going to give me 25 to 35 home runs,
yeah, it's different.
But that ain't happening.
Mm-hmm.
My low is just Saturday, PCA having a game. I do not like that guy. I don't like his celebration. I don't like his antics. I'm sure everybody in Chicago does. And then, of course, the tarps off sections chanting overrated. He deposits one into the seats. But my biggest low of the day is the guy who decided to throw the ball back onto the field and didn't make it onto the field.
Yikes.
That was my biggest low of the weekend.
Oh, can I throw another highlight in there?
Sure.
For the weekekend? I mean, we have to give a hat tip to Al Rabovsky.
Oh, yeah.
The man Hungarian. He's out in Bud Light land there, or Budweiser, cracks open the beer, rips off the tarp. I think Al's in his 70s. He's holding his crap together, man.
Good.
He looked good.
The mad Hungarian.
You gotta I loved it. I was like, yes, Al.
Yeah.
Get some, baby.
Good for him. Everybody's feeling the tarps off. But yeah, that was the low of the
tough week.
That was the low on Saturday. Immediately when that section's chanting overrated, hits a bomb into that section. Then starts to do the fake tarps off.
Oh, the national media loves this PCA fella. Yeah, I don't like him at all. They're just even last night, Sunday Night Baseball. they just kept talking about it. And I'm like, oh, my gosh, can we stop talking about this guy? I'm so sick of this guy.
I think it's funny.
Albert Pujols, though, what'd you think of him on the call? I thought it was really cool.
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was great. I thought the broadcast overall was really good over the weekend. And if you listened I don't know if you listened to the radio at all.
The Saturday night. Yeah.
Saturday night, no, but last night, last night the Sunday Night Baseball crew that announced it, they talked at length about the environment here in St. Louis when the Cardinals are right, and they heaped a lot of praise onto our city, baseball fans, what baseball means to the city. So I thought they kind of hit the nail that it's back.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
You know, I had oddly enough, I was with Ozzy for a little bit on Sunday morning, and he had talked about.
Yep.
Yeah, Ozzy and I were hanging out. We dapped it up a little bit. But he had just come from his production meeting with Bob Costas down there, and then he was kind of hyping up the game, too, a little bit. And so I was like, okay, let's check this out. And then they crushed it. I thought the broadcast was awesome. I thought Anthony Rizzo telling stories and I thought it was all really good.
How about the Ollie Marmol story?
That's amazing.
That was hilarious. That was really funny. For those that don't know, when Ollie was the first base coach, he told the story, Anthony Rizzo did, that there was a game back in the day, Cubs were up. Ollie said, hey, we're going to come back in this game. We're going to win it in extras. And they had like a little, not like a side bet, but like a little, whatever, joke, saying that if that happens, that Anthony Rizzo would buy him a house. And the Cardinals came back and won that game. And Ollie, every time Rizzo would come back to St. Louis, he'd have like papers of like Zillow, like houses in his locker. It's kind of like a running joke. I thought that was hilarious.
That was good. All right, it's a Fast Lane on 101 at ESPN. Andrew Marsh is back from his 2-day suspension.
Yeah, it's good to be back, gentlemen.
Well done. He made it back. He had a boys' golf trip.
Yeah, it was fun.
And obviously, nobody got arrested or hurt.
Nope.
Good.
I did get a bunch of bug bites, though, so that sucked.
That's the.
Yeah,
you know what? If that's the worst that could happen, you're in good
Depends
shape.
on where you got them.
Yeah, that's true, too.
Well, I got them on my arms and legs.
You're good.
Okay,
So we're good.
Carey Davis, Jamie Rivers. I'm Anthony Stalter. Massive blockbuster deal in the NFL. Obviously, it works for the Rams as Myles Garrett heads to L.A., but does it work for the Browns as well? What's next on 101 ESPN?
Cheap, fun.
Let's get dirty. It is cookout time. It is pool party time. Lake on the weekend. Father's Day's coming up. What better way to stock up for all of those events than to visit my friends over at Dirt Cheap? They are St. Louis's one-stop party shop. A fantastic selection of anything you need. In fact, just placed an order myself for the weekend coming up. I got on the Dirt Cheap app. Very simple to download. And once you're on there, you can place an order to pick it up or have it delivered curbside as well at certain facilities. And they've got lots of great things on there. One thing that I love is that every dollar that you spend at Dirt Cheap, you earn points that you can use in the store. And I did that. Used some points over the last couple of days to make sure that I got the best value I could. And the prices are always amazing anyway. So please download that Dirt Cheap app. You will love it. You can check out events that are coming up, certain tastings, and also there are raffles from time to time for allocated bourbons and other things like that. Dirt Cheap is the best for a reason, so please get out and check them out, visit them, and remember, whatever your tastes, you will find it at Dirt Cheap. Remember to have fun, but please be careful out there.
So the blockbuster deal in the NFL today, June 1st, does not involve A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown still might be going to the New England Patriots at some point. But no, the deal that came across the newswire about 2 hours ago, the Browns traded Myles Garrett to the Rams. In return, the Browns are receiving star young pass rusher Jared Verse, at least one first-round pick, that being in 2027, and potentially additional draft compensation that has not yet been reported. So the Rams obviously are all in, and they're saying, once again, F them picks.
Yes.
And F them players, young players that have made an impact, such as Jared Verse.
Or Jared Goff.
Or Jared Goff, for that matter. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Like
kind of started with that. You're right.
Jared, huh?
Yeah, so they looked at last year's playoff run, concluded that they were still missing one game-wrecking defensive star, and they decided, we'll go ahead and add the best game-wrecking defensive star in Myles Garrett. Their defense was good, but maybe not the kind of defense that takes over playoff games by the way, much similar to the way that Aaron Donald used to. So they add Myles Garrett. Of course, they also added earlier in the offseason the cornerback Trent McDuffie from Kansas City. Their core is Matthew Stafford at 38. Obviously, they just acquired McDuffie, reached the NFC Championship game last year. Super Bowl window is right now. We know what it means for the Rams. My question to you guys is, and I'll use what BK threw this out there to his crew. The Rams or the Fields to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl?
Rams.
I'll go with the field. Odds are better.
Okay.
They might be.
So you get the
It
Eagles,
might not
you get those
be. I don't know.
Bears.
Like I love this for the Rams. I think they do. They literally. I was showing
Myles
you
Garrett
that.
ever won.
Who has he been playing with? That's
Defensive player of the year.
Great team, great players elevate their teams.
Yes, he can do all that he can do. But I was showing Anthony earlier the number one, the first round draft picks that the Rams have had in 10 seasons. They've drafted Jared Goff in 2016, who they eventually traded. They didn't have one in 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. They drafted Jared Verse in 24, who they just traded for Myles Garrett. They didn't have one in 25, and they just drafted Ty Simpson in 2026. 3 first-round picks in 10 seasons, and they're constantly being talked about as either they're the Super Bowl champions, which they were one of those years, or the favorite or one of the top favorites going into every season.
Yeah.
I don't think it goes against everything that I think most teams believe in. You got to have draft capital, and you got to have that first round pick, and make sure you make it a good pick. The Rams like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You don't have to have that. What the hell you need that for? We got good players. We got guys that are doing it at a high level, and I actually love this for both teams. I think Jared Verse is a fantastic rush in, but he ain't Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
Like let's be honest about who he is and who he isn't. He's not Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett is a future Hall of Famer. The only thing the Rams are going to do now, in my opinion, that they need to do is get on the phone and see if Aaron Donald wants to play football again.
Oh my gosh!
After I finished this
video
trade,
of him working out about a week ago. I mean,
when I finished this trade, the next call I would have made if I'm Les Snead is, hey, AD, what you doing, brother? Check your timeline.
You know what?
See what we just did.
Okay, you laugh at that, but
I'm serious.
In my head, I played it out, and I'm like, if I'm the Rams, I call Aaron Donald and I say, hey, listen, here's the deal. What is it, week 7 or week 8? He has to be back?
Yeah.
So he can play?
I believe so.
I'd say, listen,
whatever that is.
come in.
Yep.
Just train with the team. You don't have to play.
We'll give you 10 weeks to rest.
We're not going to need you. We're not going to need you. But then when you have to play, when the league mandates whatever week that is, we're going to sign you. And we're going to put you opposite Myles Garrett. And we're going to go win another Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea.
I don't have a problem. Man, I give you, to your point, AD, we'll give you 5 weeks of work.
Yeah.
The last 3 of the regular season, 5, 6, a month and a half of your time is all we really need. I'm down. Come on, man. Like, I love this for the Rams.
And if it's a money thing, if it is,
it might be.
Maybe. I'd say to Aaron Donald, okay, listen, what we'll do is we'll pay you what we can to stay under the cap. And then when you retire, we'll pay you $25 million for 3 years to be a consultant for the Rams.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just show up when you feel like it. We got events that we need you to go to.
Yeah.
You
Whatever.
Yeah.
I think this is a great trade for both teams. And I've talked to you about what I believe the Browns have done over the last couple of drafts.
Yeah.
I think they've done a fantastic job. They got more draft capital back with this pick. Allegedly, I mean, we don't know, I guess, all the details, but it looks like they got one first-round draft pick for sure for either next year or the next couple of years. And they got a very good player in Jared Verse to go with that defense that I think is an outstanding defense. But the Browns need so much more that Myles Garrett wasting away, sorry, Cleveland, on your roster is not going to put you in championship mode. They are in two totally different positions, the Rams and the Browns are. The Rams are in, we need to win right now, and how do we do that? We go get the best defensive player that has played this game other than Aaron Donald in the last 5 to 10 years. And that's what they just did. And then the Browns are saying, hey, we need more draft capital, and we get a young star player to fill the void of what Myles Garrett just left. I think it's great for both sides.
Let's simplify this. Myles Garrett is 30 years old. Just recorded an NFL record 23 sacks last season. Cleveland won 5 games and finished dead last in the AFC North.
And they're not throwing the ball that much against opposing teams when you're that bad. They're running the football. Myles Garrett, with the team that he's on now, might have 25 sacks or 30 of them.
Seriously.
And if you get Aaron Donald back, good luck. I pray for your quarterback.
The Browns felt like their timeline didn't match Myles Garrett, and it doesn't. 100%. So trade him, see how much you can get. You can argue, could they have gotten more? Maybe they could have gotten more draft picks, but they did get a player in Jared Verse that they don't have to develop that would theoretically match their timeline if they do overhaul the roster in a couple of years.
Yeah, let's not forget, I don't think it's a bad trade for Cleveland.
That's what I'm saying.
You are trading away a Hall of Fame candidate, or he probably will be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
But you're getting a really good young player. To your point, Anthony, the Browns are nowhere near competing for a Super Bowl right now. By the time they are, Garrett will be older. I actually don't hate the deal for Cleveland, even though right now they got mopped up by the Rams because of how good Myles Garrett is.
If I'm a GM, a new GM or a GM that came into the league last year, I'm looking at this deal from the Browns' perspective and saying, I never want to be in that spot. I get it. The Browns did fine here. They had to do it. Again, Garrett's timeline and their timeline to win don't match. But if I'm a young GM, I'd never want to be in a spot where I'm giving up the best defensive or offensive player in the league because my roster hasn't been good enough to build around that player.
But if you're in that position, you don't have that much of a choice.
I'm just saying, if I'm new.
Yeah, but you also, I think that you have to make that decision. It goes back to similar to what the Lions did when they traded Matthew Stafford. Like they made a trade of positions, but obviously Matthew Stafford was the much better player in that situation, in that trade. But they had to make that trade because they weren't going to get anything out of Matthew Stafford in the way that they were going. They needed to make the trade, get Jared Goff, a very good quarterback who has led that organization to some really good seasons, and more draft capital. And they have been better because of it.
Yeah.
Like the Lions are not what the Lions are if they don't make that trade, in my opinion. Like they moved on from a future Hall of Fame quarterback and had to bring in another quarterback who is just a tier under that. But a very good, and the Browns, I think, are doing the exact same thing. Like they're moving on from a future Hall of Fame defensive end and bringing in another guy who was Rookie of the Year, a guy that you believe is going to be an outstanding defensive end for years to come. Oh, and also we're going to get some draft capital, and we're going to build this team. I've never, you know me, man. I don't give the Browns credit for crap. I give them crap. I don't give them credit. This is outstanding, in my opinion, what the Browns have done over the last couple of years with drafting and maneuvering and trying to make their team able to compete in the AFC North and then in the AFC.
No, you're absolutely right. I'm saying more in general.
You just don't want to have to make that decision.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I have the best defensive player in the NFL, it is incumbent upon me to build around that player so I don't get to the point where his timeline no longer matches my winning, because I'm going to be out of a job. So that's all I'm saying. You're absolutely right. Yeah. And the Rams, both sides here, I wouldn't call it a win for both sides because we just don't know. But from where we're at right now, Rams, Super Bowl contender, no questions asked. Browns, did what they had to do. They did the smart thing, and then we'll see if they can build moving forward.
4 or 5 years from now, we'll see.
Yep.
As far as Cleveland is concerned.
If the Rams win the Super Bowl next year, it's all worth it.
Oh, yeah, I don't even talk about that. I'm talking about Cleveland.
All right, it's the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. Carey Davis, Jamie Rivers, Anthony Stalter. Carolina squares off against Vegas in the Stanley Cup Final. We'll talk important storylines for that matchup next.
101 ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling. The Cardinals take 2 of 3 against the Cubs over the weekend, and now they have a date with the Texas Rangers. Michael McGreevy will take the mound tonight for the Cardinals. He'll face off against Jacob deGrom. First pitch from Busch Stadium at 6:45. The NHL Stanley Cup Final is set. The Carolina Hurricanes will take on the Vegas Golden Knights. We'll have Game 1 for you right here on 101 ESPN tomorrow night. Pregame starts at 6:30. Puck drop is at 7. We'll talk about the Stanley Cup Final next right here in the Fast Lane. I'm Andrew Marsh, and this Sports Center update is brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling, a Daikin heating and air conditioning dealer.
Well, we figured that Carolina would close out the Eastern Conference Finals on Friday night, and that's exactly what they did. They won.
Exclamation point.
Yeah, they won 6-1. They opened up the first period up three goals to none.
They started the game three goals to nothing.
Almost, Carey.
Yeah.
Okay, because
The NHL didn't give it to them. Carolina just took it.
Carolina just said we don't care about this.
Yeah, I was out for
Pretty much.
Montreal said,
dinner.
F them shots.
Montreal said, "No, don't worry about
I
it."
was like 15 minutes late for the game, and then I had the place turn it on, and it was 3-0. I said, "You can turn it.
You could turn that off." I've seen it. I've seen enough.
We're good."
Yeah, we're
I feel
good
like
here.
they kind of gave him a goal, like a goalie interference.
Oh, like Carolina gave him a goal? Yeah.
No, the NHL gave.
Oh, the NHL
Carolina.
gave them.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay, so
goalie interference
so it was
on the line.
5-1.
My bad. Yeah.
They were almost there.
Yeah. Montreal came roaring back with 1 in the third.
Yep.
You know, Jamie, it was close, but Carolina ended up winning 6-1.
And punched their ticket to face the Vegas Golden Knights in the Stanley Cup Final. Carolina, relentless pressure, speed, forecheck, depth. I mean, they are swarming you constantly.
They are.
Teams struggle, as you've noted, Jamie, because Carolina pressures every puck. They attack in waves. They win possession battles. They force opponents into mistakes. That's how they win. And I think that coaches that have played against Carolina will mention that eventually that style will break you. Will it break Vegas, though? That's the question.
I don't think it does.
Because they've got experience.
Not only they're big, they're heavy. They test you physically. Like Freddie Anderson, everybody's raving about, he's got great stats. He played the Ottawa Senators. And who'd they have the second round? Philly.
The Flyers.
They don't and then they played Montreal, who couldn't get a shot on goal. So, I'm just not sold on Anderson as, this playoff MVP goalie.
Sure.
Vegas is going to get to the net. They're going to get to the inside. They're going to get lots of pressure, lots of bodies in front of him. It is not going to be a fun time for Freddie Anderson. So we'll see. If he's the real deal, then he'll keep kicking the way he is, and it's going to be one hell of a series. I just think Vegas is too stingy. Nowhere did I think that Carolina would be as good as Colorado. Nowhere. They had a good season, don't get me wrong, but when you look at the rosters, when you watch them play, and what did Vegas do to Colorado? Frustrated the you-know-what out of them. Couldn't get to the inside. One and done on shots. The power play was non-existent for Colorado. And what did Vegas do? Every time they got into the zone, bodies to the net, pucks to the net, ugly, finishing all their hits. I like the matchup for Vegas.
Yeah.
But if Vegas can't get there, if they're bumped up a little too much, or they can't get there to make the hit, to check, to get in the way, then it could be a Carolina series. I just don't see it that way.
I'm looking at this Carolina team. They've lost one game this whole playoff run. They swept their first 2 series. I don't know how Montreal got one game, seeing as how they didn't want to shoot the puck.
Woof, yeah.
But the style, it seems like it's overtaking teams. It's swarming teams, and I guess as the series goes along, it has to drain the hell out of you to where you're not even able to compete at the level. Montreal did not look like they belonged on the ice with Carolina at some points of these games. Like, they didn't look like they wanted to shoot the puck. They had no desire to shoot the puck. They looked like they were, like, the confidence of an entire team looked like, why are we even here? We're not even on the same level. And you know that's not the truth, but that's the way that the series kind of went for them. You think that Vegas has more in them than these other three teams have shown throughout this series versus the Hurricanes so far this
So the way I look
playoffs?
at it is the other way.
Okay.
Carolina really hasn't been tested.
Got you.
They haven't had adversity. They haven't been down in an elimination game.
Yeah.
Like, they really had. They got punched in the mouth in game 1 against Montreal, and they said, okay, we learned a lesson here on how we can't play against this team.
Mm-hmm.
And they changed that and then never looked back. I always favor teams that are in the trenches.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at the Blues, the year they won in 2019. Just so like a reference point for listeners, they were 2 games short of the maximum amount of games you can play in a Stanley Cup playoffs.
Right.
They're 26 of 28 games, something like that. So they were battle-tested every series. The San Jose Sharks that year, they didn't even have enough guys to put a roster on the ice for Game 6 because St. Louis played such a heavy hitting style. I don't know if I see that happening to Carolina, but I just look at Vegas, and I look at John Tortorella right now, and John Tortorella can be a real pain in the neck as a coach sometime, but for short periods of time, and especially with a veteran roster, he is really good. He's really good with those guys. And Jack Eichel is one of the best two-way centermen in the NHL, and he's just been shutting down the opposition every friggin' night. And they don't have a Nathan McKinnon on their team. They don't have a Cale Makar on their team. So they do have some guys that, there's some speed, and they usually score by committee, but they don't have that bona fide superstar. So right. I'm favoring Vegas.
Do you like this series as a fan? Do you think this will be a compelling series by any means?
Half the people in the United States don't even know who the hell the Carolina Hurricanes are, unfortunately.
They're in Carolina.
They're a great team. They've been great for a while. The thing that people know the most about the Carolina Hurricanes is the owner's cheap. That's it. He's made headlines for all the wrong reasons.
You have 2 non-traditional hockey markets playing for the Cubs.
Vegas is kind of like the L.A. Rams. They're the evil empire. Screw them picks. Yes. We don't care. We'll LTIR a guy all season, bring him back. Like, can't do that anymore, but they have in the past.
Yeah.
It's like so.
It's like they had to redo the expansion based on Vegas, and they had to redo
the LTIR.
The LTIR, yeah. But hey, I'm with you, Jamie. I like Vegas as well. Their players know how to handle pressure. Those players, the coaches know how to adjust. Veterans don't panic when, momentum starts to shift, as you've mentioned with Eichel or Tomas Hertl or, William Karlsson. The star power's there. They've had the tougher road. Carolina dominated everybody, but as you've mentioned, Jamie, and I wrote down the same thing. Who have they actually beaten? Who have they beaten? And Vegas swept the one team, and albeit they were banged up, but they swept the one team that everybody circled to be in the Stanley Cup at the start of the playoffs, and that was the Colorado Avalanche. I think Vegas is completely battle tested.
Do you think they sweep the Hurricanes?
No.
Okay,
I don't think so.
No, I don't think it's a sweep.
Will this be a deep Stanley Cup final?
I think it's 6 or 7.
6 or 6, 7.
6, 7.
Oh God,
are we still doing that?
We are, because then the more we do it, the less the kids do.
I think the kids are already done doing it.
I know.
Let's just make sure we kill it.
Marsh, you know why they're done?
Because we're still doing it.
Because we killed it.
Yeah,
we hated it. We did it all the time. We killed it. It's gone.
Yep.
We got to start doing the scuba thing again. I saw some kid last night at the Cardinals game doing it. He was doing it in the 9th inning.
My daughter had
before the game ended.
Some scuba without a snorkel or something. I don't know.
Oh, no, I haven't heard that one.
Maybe it's just this.
Oh,
I don't know if it's this. I don't know. She said, look at this kid's doing the scuba without a snorkel. I'm like, what?
I don't get what this is anyways. Like what?
You don't get it, Anthony.
You're not cool enough.
I clearly don't. No, I'm flat out admitting it.
Your kids aren't old enough yet.
Okay, but I still don't.
That you get later on that we will be past. Yeah. We won't get that.
But what is this part of the scuba?
It's the thing. Don't. You don't know.
Yeah.
It's Scuba Steve, Anthony.
Okay. I'm going to ask.
It's Scuba Steve.
You
just don't get it. Do
you get it?
Listen, it's the thing, Anthony. And if you know these things, it doesn't have to be explained. Okay. It's one of those things that are.
are
difficult to explain.
Kind of celebrate. And do
Yeah.
this. I'm like,
No, I've seen it.
Yeah. So
We
if
went
you
to
knew what it
Madeline's
was-
dance recital last week, and one of the routines they
had the scuba?
They did it.
yeah.
Because they're cool.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they
just
get
wanted. I want an actual.
It's like their
breakdown.
Macarena.
Okay.
Hey, Macarena. Hi.
Yeah, but that was a whole dance. I mean, it was a routine.
I
mean,
know. I did my best.
Okay. Yeah. This seems like a quick version of that.
There you go.
It's lazy.
I don't know.
Tomato.
I watch them do it all the time, and I'm like, whatever.
They put in some time with the Macarena. That's several moves there.
You know, Anthony, I'm going to retract that statement, and I'm going to go, chase myself some.
Okay. Yeah. Go fast lane or something.
Yeah.
Going back to this Stanley Cup Final, you guys know I'm a hockey guy over basketball.
You're a hockey buff.
Hate to say it.
Uh-oh.
I kind of find the NBA Finals to be maybe a little bit more compelling matchup-wise.
Let's see what Carey has
I
to
actually
say.
find the series very similar right now because the Knicks,
Okay.
everybody's saying they haven't really been tested.
Okay.
Carolina Hurricanes haven't really been tested. The Spurs, on the other hand, have been battle tested.
For sure.
They've gone through the best team, OKC, so Colorado. So they're very, I think they're kind of parallel.
I'm looking, okay, so you're looking at it from like an actual
Yeah.
game perspective. I'm looking at it from a name brand perspective. Like
You
Vegas,
don't like
they're-
Victor Wembanyama?
No,
he's talking
I'm
about
saying
the
the
hockey.
opposite. I'm saying the
Oh.
opposite. You have the Spurs,
Yeah, I can see
who
that.
have like the next dude
Yeah.
against the Knicks, the New York Knicks, and then you have the Vegas Golden Knights, who are a big name now in NHL, against the Carolina Hurricanes. Exactly. Exactly.
That's a football team.
I understand what you're saying now.
Well, let's get more into the Spurs now having a date with the New York Knicks in a rematch of the 1999 NBA Finals, that NBA shortened season. Spurs won that one. Will they win this series? And we'll find out how heartbroken Carey is.
After the lineup game, Anthony.
Here on 101 ESPN. to play the lineup game here in the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. The Cardinals open up a new series tonight against the Texas Rangers, and Jacob deGrom will be on the hill for the Rangers. He, of course, is a RHP. So,
You know me.
yeah, you know me. All right, boys. Let's get this thing rolling. Kerry, you want to lead us off?
Show us JJ Weatherholt.
What's the best kind of firework to buy?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
Okay.
All right. This guy only hits home runs when I can't pick him or I don't pick him.
Fair.
Show us Ivan Herrera.
What's your favorite position?
Designated hitter.
That's cool with me. It's not my favorite, but I'll do it for you.
Okay. What are you thinking here?
I don't know.
With an RHP.
It has been Alec Burleson,
Yes.
but I don't know if they want to go Jordan Walker, Velasquez, and then
Dan Burley. Right.
I feel like that may be the new lineup construction, but I could be wrong, Anthony. And I am it's my way of telling you I don't know.
Okay.
I think it goes back to Burnley here.
With the right-hander on the hill.
I just feel it's been a pattern. And whereas Jordan Walker had more success, the 3-hole or the 4-hole?
4.
He's not wrong.
Show us Alec Burleson.
He's not some magic star.
What?
Nice work,
You're
Jimmy.
insane. He's a huge star at this specific sliver of time.
All right, Kerry, it's your guy. We'll let you have it.
Show us Jordan Walker.
That one touched the ground. That one touched the ground.
Yeah. What's going on there? I'm just fixing something that's been bugging me.
Wait a minute. What have we here?
Okay.
All right, so this has been Velasquez for the last, 2 of the 3 for sure.
Right. Well, he hit cleanup Friday.
That's right.
And
Saturday? Or was it? I don't remember.
or
that
last
game.
night? Was he last night?
I don't-
He was cleanup? Yeah.
I can't-
Yeah, he was last night he was cleanup. Last night was JJ Weatherholt,
Yes.
Herrera, Walker, Velasquez.
I don't see why you'd have him anywhere lower than 5, though, if
I agree.
he's playing.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Show us Velasquez.
What a shame.
Yeah, he's out today. Thanks, Ollie. Okay, it's a home run. You don't play. That boy, Ollie. Way to go.
So is this
Gorman.
Gorman? That's probably. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm down on him again.
Well, get up on him, because he's right here. Show us Nolan Gorman.
It's a good idea.
Not great.
Well, who the hell is this then?
Jimmy Crooks?
Not this. Nah.
Guys, I don't know. I probably Mason Wynn, but I don't think he belongs here. It's been Mason Wynn, hasn't it?
Well, not at
No,
5.
6, yeah.
6 is the number.
Yeah, sure.
You want to go Mason Wynn?
No.
Who do you?
Crooks. Go for it.
Jimmy Crooks.
Go for it.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't either. Are we okay with me saying?
I'm
Yes,
okay with it.
I'm okay with it.
Show us Jimmy Crooks.
You are so wrong.
Mason Wynn.
Go for it.
Show us Mason Wynn.
What the hell?
Oh, man.
Okay.
We stink.
Okay, so who the hell have we said? We said Wynn. We said Gorman. We said Crooks.
Said Velasquez.
Velasquez.
The Terminator?
Batting 5.
That's kind of elevated.
I mean, it's not going to make sense no matter who it is.
At this point, it doesn't make sense.
All right. Should I go with the Ferminator?
Sure.
Show us Jose Fermin.
That's ridiculous.
Man, who else is on the team? Who are we missing? What other catcher? Not another catcher. Maybe it's Thomas Ajaysi.
Okay.
Is it Torres?
Nah.
Because
Ajaysi?
Look, again, it's not going to make
Velasquez
sense.
is out of the lineup. What we think he's out of the lineup.
Yeah.
He's not. Torres is who he replaced in left field.
I mean, honestly,
But
go
this
for
is
it.
really high for Torres.
We're running. Go for it.
Run
Show
on
us
Fumes.
Torres.
Hello, Brian.
Oh my goodness.
To the big show. I'm not even mad. How the hell was anyone going to get Brian Torres? Had you not gone through 5
all
players?
those other players? So this is Mason.
This is
Wynn.
Mason Wynn?
Yeah. Show us Mason Wynn.
Shortstop. That's right. No, and forever and ever. Shortstop.
We aren't in the top 10.
Wait. This is bull.
He's the best in the business.
Best arm in baseball.
So, is it Crooks or Paez?
Who's pitching for the Cardinals?
McGreevy.
So Herrera's catching.
So then Velasquez might be DHing, but why would he be here? Yeah. Maybe it's Crooks.
Crooks DHing?
Maybe. Yeah.
Right-handed pitcher.
Yeah.
Kind of makes some sense.
Yeah.
Show us Jimmy Crooks.
What the hell?
All right, guys.
You know what?
I quit. See you later, guys.
What positions do we need? Second base, shortstop. We need a third baseman.
Yeah.
Maybe
For
he's
me.
here.
For me.
For me?
For me, the Ferminator.
Show us the Ferminator.
He didn't even give you a sounder.
Is it
He just
Gorman
gave you
here?
the buzz.
Sure.
Show us Nolan Gorman.
We need 38 home runs, 120 RBIs.
I'm ready to go in, Coach. Just give me a chance.
It's a bad
I
Monday.
know there's a lot riding on it, but it's all psychological.
Like, I mean, he completely mixed everything out.
So now you need a DH and a
third base.
and a
Gorman might
I
be
think
the
Gorman's
DH.
DH.
Where's
I mean
Crooks
third
here?
base. I would go Crooks, Scott.
Okay, go.
Show us Crooks, Jimmy Crooks.
Who are you?
I'm nobody.
No. I know you. I know
Nice
you.
job.
He was at that party with me, the one I was telling you about. Remember? He's Jimmy's brother, the guy, the singer.
All right.
You guys know what that's from?
No.
It's from Superbad.
Oh,
That's
nice.
a great movie.
All right. Show
That
us.
was Chet Holmgren this last series. You all didn't see the meme?
Chet Holmgren,
McLovin,
McLovin.
Turned into McLovin for the San Antonio Spurs series, man. Like, it was bad, brother. He did not show up at all. Damn it, Chet. How were they waiting on you to show up and play? 4 points, man. 2 shots. Like, what are you doing?
They're big shots.
Game 7, you said the hell with it. You packed it in. Were you ready for your vacation already, Chet? I'm sorry, McLovin. Jesus. Come on, man. I was waiting on him all damn night. He did not show up. Oh, he pissed me off.
Hey, Gary, I need some therapy.
4 shots in two shots. Sorry.
Should have played for the Canadians.
Yeah. You
They would
think?
have had some shots. Yeah. They would have finally had some shots
2
on that.
shots the whole game.
All right. Show us Victor Scott.
Feels good going fast.
I guess I was going about 65 tops.
Okay. Marsh, run it.
All right, leading off, second baseman J.J. Weatherholt. Batting second and catching, Ivan Herrera. Batting third, first baseman Alec Burleson. Your cleanup hitter in right field, Jordan Walker. Batting fifth in left field, Brian Torres. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Batting seventh, playing third base, Nolan Gorman. Batting eighth, our DH for tonight, Jimmy Crooks. And batting ninth in center field, Victor Scott the second.
Back. Stay fair! Stay fair, stay fair!
Go fair, go fair!
I don't believe what I just saw.
Home run.
Okay.
So, Velasquez obviously a three-pointer, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Based on the fact he's a call-up.
Yeah, so Anthony, you're still in the lead with 10 points. But Jamie has surpassed me for second place. Jamie has 9 points now. I have 8. Carey has 4. And Bradford Bruns, every time he steps in the batter's box, picks up a home run. So he's at 2 points now.
I'm going to laugh when he surpasses us.
When he wins the whole thing.
He's going to pick a bat off the bench here soon.
Yeah, nail it. All right.
Maybe I'll just not take days off anymore. So.
No days off.
Give me Ivan Herrera.
All right, peace.
Thank you.
Jimmy Crooks for this guy right here. Just sticking with the storylines.
All right, I'm going to go off the bench.
Oh.
Off the bench, pinch hit, home run, Nelson Velasquez.
Awful. Give me Jordan Walker.
Okay. Jaywalk fell to Carey. Well, definitely Homer. Twice.
Hopefully.
All right. Spurs have a date with the Knicks. Carey, I think, we just kind of gave us a little tease about how he's feeling about the situation. We'll get into the matchup next on 101 ESPN. Time Check is brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler. We broke down the Carolina Hurricanes, Vegas Golden Knights, Stanley Cup Finals series, now NBA Finals. And to a lot of people's surprise, including our very own Carey Davis, the San Antonio Spurs went on the road, knocked off the defending champs on, what was that, Sunday night? Saturday night, thank you. And advanced to set up a rematch of the 1999 NBA Finals between the Knicks and the Spurs. Carey, I know you're shocked by this. What the hell happened to your Thunder?
Well, I think not having Jalen Williams, their second best player, due to injury, I think that obviously impacted what they were able to do. Not having Chet Holmgren available was also rough for the OKC Thunder. He wasn't available in their last game. He was there. He just wasn't.
He was in uniform.
He just wasn't available.
He did log some minutes.
A lot of them, but not enough points, Anthony. That was tough, man. Watching it happen in real time, and you're like, dude, you're not going to shoot the ball at all in the second half. Like you're not going to attempt a shot. You're 7 feet tall, brother. The rim is only 10. You don't even have to jump to dunk it. Stand there. I know the guy across from you is 7'4", but when he's not in the game, stick your arm up and just drop the ball in the rim. That counts for 2 points. It was tough to watch, but I do think the injuries played a huge part in what happened with OKC. But you also have to give credit to the San Antonio Spurs. I think Victor Wembanyama is the face of the NBA. We've talked about it for a number of weeks now, and then they had some other pieces, other players step up. Julian Champagnie had 20 points. Like he was knocking down threes, doing a fantastic job, just playing really good basketball. And I think they played team ball the best of their ability, and they were the victors of that series. I think injuries played a part, but I do give a lot of credit to San Antonio to being able to stick it out and being the better team in that series to finish it out.
And now the question becomes, since nobody can truly stop Victor Wembanyama outside of himself, if he's going to elbow, Nas Reed or somebody.
Yeah, that was rough.
The Knicks can only decide what shots they'll concede, where they'll force him to operate, and how much damage they can survive. Like that's really it. They're going to have to choose one of those. And the preferred strategy might be just keep him away from the rim as much as possible. Stop him from catching lobs, dunking, and then clean up the misses.
I think the Knicks have the bodies. Like Chet is a big body, but he's frail, and I know Wemby is as well. But the Knicks have Mitchell Robinson, they have Karl Anthony Towns. They got some bigs that can, at least if nothing worse, can stay with him on the perimeter, but also kind of manage him down in the paint. So I think it does give them a little bit of advantage, and you can mix and match guys. I think OG Anunoby is going to play on him because he's also very athletic and a skilled guy for a big to be able to move on the perimeter and stay in front of Wemby if possible. So I think they're going to give a lot of different looks, and I gave a lot of credit to Mike Brown, who I don't think gets enough credit. This is the second team that he's taken to the NBA Finals, and a coach that was fired from Sacramento last year, I believe, and now taking the team to the Eastern Conference Finals, taking them to the NBA Finals, and ready to play against Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs. I'm excited about this matchup. I don't know which way it's going to go, though. Like, I have no idea. I think it's going to be an exciting matchup, an interesting matchup to see how the Knicks try to match up with Wembanyama, who they throw at him, and what they do to try to stop him. Or do you just say, you know what, man, go get 35, and we will play lockdown defense on everybody else?
Yeah.
Like, it's almost maybe we can't stop you, so we're not going to give all of our effort and attention. We're not going to double you. We're not going to come off of one of these shooters and allow them to knock down threes and get those guys rolling. Maybe we let you get 38 points and 20 rebounds, but nobody else gets above 12. Yeah. And that's the defense that we have to play in order to try to stop this team. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting chess match to watch this game when it unfolds.
Yeah, I think with the two guys that you mentioned are the two guys I'm circling for the Knicks. It's Mitchell Robinson, because when he's healthy, he can crash the offensive glass. He protects Towns from getting into foul trouble. He gives New York another big body because of his size and his strength and his length. The rebound ability is there too with Mitchell Robinson. But when it comes to the Karl Anthony Towns Towns chess matchup. You know, he is the Knicks' biggest offensive advantage, and he's also the biggest defensive concern. So offensively, you know, Towns is exactly the type of big man that can make life miserable for Wemby because Towns can shoot threes. He can attack closeouts. He can post on smaller defenders. He can pass from the high post. Like, he does a lot of things that could cause issues for Wemby when he is playing offense. But defensively, I mean, who does Towns guard? That I think
he's going to have to guard Wemby.
He can't do it the entire game.
He's going to have to be tasked with it at times. And I don't think they'll double. They may have to, but I think he's going to have to guard Wemby when he's in the game. I don't know where else he fits. The Spurs have a smaller lineup other than Victor Wembanyama, so to try to put him elsewhere is going to be a disadvantage there. So I would assume that he's going to be guarding Victor. And I will give Karl Anthony Towns a lot of credit for this playoff run as well. He's done a fantastic job of really locking in and doing what he needs to do on both ends of the court. So I think he will be up for the challenge, but I don't know where else you would play him because, you know, all of the other guys, they're basically almost four guards out there other than Wembanyama when he's on the court.
That's why I think the Spurs win. It might be 6, it might be 7.
6, 7.
Oh, boy, there it is.
Well, what's funny about these two teams meeting up in the NBA Finals is that this is a rematch of the NBA Cup, and now that's not a 7-game series by any means, but the Knicks did win that game. If you want to look at Wemby's numbers in said game, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. We were just talking about Karl Anthony Towns, 16 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist, and then Mitchell Robinson, 4 points, 15 rebounds, and 2 assists in that game.
Sure.
So, again, not a 7-game series, small sample size, but just some added drama to what should be an interesting NBA Finals this year.
That's interesting. And Marsh, I'm sure, you know, you were eventually getting there too. Wemby really became a NBA. It started to emerge as perhaps the new face of the NBA this postseason. That's when I feel like it started to happen. So the NBA Cup, somewhat relevant, but there's only so much that you can extract from that. I don't think the Spurs as a team is clearly the better team, like overall top to bottom.
Right.
I do think the Knicks have perhaps some more strengths than the Spurs, but everything comes back to, but they don't have Wemby.
Yeah.
Knicks can do X, Y, and Z, but they don't have Wemby. So I got the Spurs in 7.
Okay.
I like the Spurs. I did. I liked them against OKC. I've liked them ever since the moment where Wemby smashed that guy's face with his elbow.
Yeah, that was a hockey move, and you appreciated it.
I liked it because, you know, he's a big guy. He's tall, but he's a slim guy. Like they're kind of were trying to rough him up a little bit, and he said, not up in here. Boom. Take that complimentary elbow right in the chops for you.
Nobody's going to do the old cross crotch.
No, not on Wemby's.
3 times on Wemby.
No.
Yep.
So I like the team
too.
I like that. I like their effort. I like the way they've gotten here. They've had adversity, and I think they take it in 5 or 6.
Okay. Ooh, 5 or 6. Carey?
I honestly think I'm going to favor the Knicks.
Okay.
I don't want to.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like
you don't have to, Carey.
Yeah, you don't have to.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I know.
Sounds like you want to.
You know.
It's a choice, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're making that choice.
I'm going
right here on radio.
Right now. Just did it.
So if you look at why the Spurs really put away OKC in that 7th game, and they were lights out from 3. They shot 43%. And I remember watching the game, and they were like 6 for 10 in the 4th quarter, which was ridiculous. It just seemed like they couldn't miss a shot. Whereas in that NBA Cup game, you know, they shot like 35%. I mean, that's a massive difference. But this is a different part of the season, right? I look at the Knicks, though, and I don't know how much you feed into this, but when you watch Game 7, the Spurs take down OKC, everybody's, you know, they're super elated. You know, you have guys crying, and I'm not taking anything away from that. But if you look at what the Knicks did, it seemed like they just won like Game 34 of the regular season. Just business as usual. We have 1 more to go. And for some reason, I like that attitude, so I'm going to go with the Knicks in 7 on the road.
Wow.
Well, Jamie, looks like it's you and I again, pal.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
Are we doing this?
We doing this, boys?
We doing this, boys?
What are we doing?
We got to think of something else now.
Go, platinum blonde beard?
Platinum blonde beard. Holy smokes.
Come on, baby.
What do we do?
I don't know. We did the Ryan Day.
Yeah, we got to think of something different. It's got to be something different.
It's got to be something different. Okay.
Why you say that, Marsh? You don't sound too confident.
Well, we've got...
No, just, we don't want to repeat the same thing.
Well, we're not. It's way
boring.
different. This time it's blunt.
Why don't we have people text in and give us some ideas?
All right. Now, they have to, it's a punishment wager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got until Wednesday. Game 1's on Wednesday.
All right, we got some time to workshop it.
Workshop it. There we go. All right. It's Fastlane on 101 ESPN. Have the Cardinals...
Sorry,
Platinum blonde sounds
crazy, man.
You're not in? No.
Sounds crazy.
You know what? Let's do this real quick. So we got Battlehawks playoff tickets. The road to the UFL United Bowl starts this Sunday at the Dome, at the Battle Dome, baby. And we have your shot to score a pair of tickets to see the Battlehawks home playoff game against the Louisville Kings. Text in now to 314-399-9646. And if you are what was Ricky Prohl's number? Here.
Was he 87?
I think he was 87, wasn't he? Here with the Rams.
Yep.
Yeah, 87. If you're texter number 87 to 314-399-9646, you'll receive the playoff tickets for the Battlehawks. And you can find all the ticket info and a bonus chance to register to win free tickets for this Sunday's St. Louis Battlehawks home playoff game now at 101ESPN.com or on your 101 ESPN mobile app. Have the Cardinals entered phase 2, perhaps, of their rebuilds? We'll explain why they might next on 101 ESPN. VSiN on 101 ESPN. Andrew Marsh, Carey Davis, Jamie Rivers. I'm Anthony Stalter. The Cardinals in phase 2 now of their rebuild. And Marsh, I know you had this thought based on some things that Derek Gould had mentioned in one of his articles, as well as the fact that they just brought up some of their young players, including Jimmy Crooks.
Yeah, so Gould writes on STL today, after wheezing for runs from the lineup and aching for strikeouts from pitchers on the road against division foes, the Cardinals have a roster that has more power options than it did a week ago, and the changes aren't done. By Friday, Lars Nootbaar is expected to be in the lineup back from offseason surgery. And then there's a quote from Ollie Marmol. You're continuing to give opportunities and build toward something to what's next. We've talked about what this season is about, and I think we have done a nice job of balancing opportunity but also competing every night, and this feeds into that. It's the next wave of guys who are going to get an opportunity to show what they're capable of doing and if they're part of what's next. So I love it, Ali said. It's not skipping a beat. It's a different look, but at the same time, it feels right. So when I think of phase 2, I'm looking at the guys that started the season, and these were the guys that were like, okay, we're going to give these players some time to figure it out at the major league level. The Cardinals are playing really well. They went through sort of a lull offensively. So now phase 2 for me is to bring the guys from Memphis up to the big league roster and let them now sort of get some time to figure it out and help this team win, because they are competitive right now, which is great. So now I'm wondering, okay, who is going to take a back seat now? Because these guys that are coming up, they're also a part of the organization. They're also young players, so they get a chance to also show us what they're capable of. Mm-hmm. Do you think the Cardinals are sort of in phase 2 now, and some players might start taking a back seat because of where this team is in the standings and just how they're playing right now?
I don't know if this is necessarily phase 2. I mean, could it be? If the and by the way, the Adam Schefter is reporting that the Eagles are trading Pro Bowler A.J. Brown to the Patriots for a 2028 first-round pick and a 2027 fifth-round pick. That is the better of New England's 2 fifths. The deal has been speculated for weeks now. It's finally happening. Brown to the Patriots. So maybe we'll react to that in the following segment. But getting back to the Cardinals, I don't know if this is necessarily phase 2. I don't know if you can lay it out that way, right? With a game plan where you're like, hey, we're going to allow this to happen, and then we're going to bring up these players around this time. I don't think that's part of the evaluation process. I think they're letting it breathe, and then what they saw was that the offense had become stagnant, and it got to the point where a shakeup needed to happen, and this is what they did. I don't think this is something you can plan for.
Yeah, I agree. I think that based on what they've said and their actual behavior since Chaim Bloom has taken over, this is kind of how they laid it out. Is they knew there would be certain players, maybe not specifically these 2 they just called up. They knew there would be certain players that at some point they would tap on the shoulder to come up to the big leagues because of either maybe the pitching was bad, maybe there's somebody who can tap on the shoulder down there, or at this point the offense was struggling. Yeah, it's yet to be determined even how long they'll be here, per se. Once Lars Nootbaar comes back, that awful big traffic jam on the roster at some point. And you've got 3 catchers again on the roster, and Jimmy Crooks has yet to prove that he can hit at the big league level. Now he's only played 1 game, but yeah, we'll see. So I just think this is part of the process for the Cardinals. I don't know if it's long term. I don't even know if it's the rest of the season. I don't know for how long. This could be for another week and a half to 10 days, and then they go back to Memphis. So I don't think that part of it is part of the phase 2 or the next phase, whatever we call it. I think if it's a player they call up and for sure that player is not going back down to Memphis, I think that's like, okay, now we've added a piece, so who do we subtract, or who are they taking reps from at that point?
Right.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's on an as-need basis. Like, they noticed that there was a need. They obviously needed some help in the bullpen. They needed some help at different positions. They need some help 5 through 9 and trying to lengthen that lineup. So calling up, I was going to call him Nelson Cruz. Nelson Velasquez definitely added to that, and it gave you a little bit more length to the lineup. But I think they're playing it out as it happens. I think they are being very intelligent about how they're going about their business. They're not going to overly react to where they are. Oh, we lost 3 games, or we got to do something. I don't think that there's a level of panic in the organization. I think it's a steady hand. I think they are taking the business as it comes to them, and when a move is needed, they're making that move. And you just heard him talk about, Lars Newbar potentially being back by this week. Okay, now, what are the correlating responses to that? Who goes down? What moves are made? What needs to happen in order for this lineup to be, what it needs to be, and for this team to be what it needs to be? I think they are playing with house money. I truly believe that they are confident. They are comfortable where they are. Are there some players that they want to see more from? Sure. But I think what you heard from Ali is we're letting that sort itself out. If Nolan Gorman can't hit consistently, that'll sort itself out. If Victor Scott can't hit consistently, that'll sort itself out. But I don't need to move those people. I think there's really I think that they've learned from past mistakes. And the yo-yo game with Jordan Walker over the last couple of years, yeah, that probably wasn't the best way to go about it. You know what? Let's scrap that idea, and let's give this player consistent opportunities. Jordan was playing on a lefty, you'll play, and then you won't. And then that's not how you develop. And we are going to talk about development later.
Right.
It's one of the vital parts of a young player's career and how they become a veteran player. How you stay in the league, you have to develop them, and you have to give them opportunities, and it can't be the yo-yo effect of you're only going to play here, spot start, spot opportunities. No, you play every day, and if you stink, you stink. And if you don't, you keep playing. But we're going to give you a full – your rope is going to be so long, you're going to have enough opportunities to figure it out. I think that's where they are with Gorman. I think that's where they are with Scott, and I think that's the right decisions that they are making at this point. And if it sorts itself out that they can't do it, then they'll have other people that are ready to do it, and they'll move on.
Well, that's kind of why I labeled it as phase 2, where it's like we went all the way up until this point where outside of injuries, maybe they could have called up Jimmy Crooks a little bit earlier when people were sort of clamoring for him. He was dealing with some strikeout issues. He kind of cleaned that up, and now he's back up here. They could have went with Nelson Velasquez at the beginning of the season, and then he started off a little slow, and then he picked it up. So they could have used him. But now this is that next wave that Ali is sort of talking about when he says the next wave of guys for them to take over for the guys that are struggling. Yeah. We're not giving a full 162 to some of these players like you would in a traditional rebuild, because these guys that are coming up from the minors are a part of this organization, and they need some time as well to make their name on the big league roster. And I think this is phase 2 of that now that we've hit June. So now, hey, if you're not playing well, we got some other guys that can swing the bat. Right. You weren't swinging the bat. So we're going to bring up some guys that can swing the bat. And they won 2 out of 3.
Yeah, Marsh, it could be that, absolutely, because to your bigger point, it's all a rebuild, which includes the minor leagues, including guys that are knocking on the door. So it could be that. Or it's just a continuation of what the first goal was, which is just let's see what these guys can do. We're evaluating more so than developing. We're evaluating, and then when the time is right, we're going to bring up some of these young guys. I guess we'll find out, because if Jimmy Crooks and some of these other guys go down, or Jimmy Crooks specifically, then no, it's probably not anything more than just it's a cup of coffee, maybe ignite the offense a little bit and move forward. So I guess we'll find out.
Well, for sure. I mean, he would be a part of that situation of if you're not playing well, you're not going to stay here. Sure. Because there are multiple players now where there is sort of that intercompetition that hey, if you're not playing well, you're probably going to lose some at-bats. Yeah. It is what it is. I mean, Jose Fermin started in center field yesterday. I know it was a left-handed pitcher, but, like, if you were in a true rebuild, which I guess the Cardinals are, like, maybe you would want to see Victor Scott hit against the lefty. Yeah. I don't know. But if Jose Fermin was playing center field, right? When have you seen that?
I haven't.
Yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah. I correct myself, yeah. Yeah.
So I'm I think some players need to start playing a little bit better. If Nolan Gorman, if he continues to swing the bat, not great. At what point maybe there's a conversation about Blaze Jordan getting a call? He's not on the 40-man, so they have to make some moves. But it seems like Chaim Bloom is not scared to DFA somebody because that just happened.
Yeah. All right, we'll continue to monitor it. Tonight, you got the Cardinals and Rangers at Busch Stadium. It'll be Jacob deGrom opposing Michael McGreevy. All right, it's Fastlane on 101 ESPN. We just mentioned it. There was another big trade after the Rams acquired Myles Garrett from the Browns, which was the shocking one, the one that we all expected to happen on June 1st, just did. According to ESPN's Adam Schefter, the Eagles have sent A.J. Brown to the Patriots in exchange for a first-round pick in 2027. So we'll get into that next on 101 ESPN.
101 ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. The Cardinals took 2 of 3 over the weekend against the Chicago Cubs, and now they'll go up against the Texas Rangers, and they'll face off against Jacob deGrom. Michael McGreevy on the mound tonight for the Cardinals. First pitch from Busch is at 6:45. Earlier in the show, we discussed Myles Garrett getting traded to the LA Rams. And not too long ago, the Philadelphia Eagles sent A.J. Brown to the New England Patriots. We will break that all down coming up next, right here in the Fast Lane. I'm Andrew Marsh, and this Sports Center update is brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. You'll be saying, I love my windows.
It's a Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. Andrew Marsh, Carey Davis, Jamie Rivers, I'm Anthony Stalter. So as Marsh just noted in the Sports Center update, the Patriots have acquired A.J. Brown from the Eagles, and this was a trade that a lot of people expected to happen early last month. So the Eagles are also receiving a 2027 fifth-round pick from the Patriots in exchange for A.J. Brown, of course, the 2028 first-rounder. So, again, Patriots acquired wide receiver A.J. Brown from the Eagles in exchange for a 2028 first-round pick. Eagles also receiving a 2027 fifth-round pick from the Patriots in exchange for Brown. And after spending months waiting for this trade to become official, two sides finalized things shortly after the post-June 1st deadline took effect on Monday, sending Brown to the Patriots, giving Drake May an elite wide receiver one. Is this another deal that just makes sense for both sides?
Yeah, I think so. I think the Eagles, you kind of knew that the writing was on the wall, especially when they drafted Mekhi Lemon in the first round, jumped up in front of the Steelers and drafted him. I told you, my teammate told me, hey, they drafted a guy in my position first round. I'm out. Good being here with you, brother. Love you. Have a great time. Because that's generally what happens. And they did that with the expectation of being able to trade A.J. Brown. As you said, the Eagles get a couple of draft picks, a 2028 first round and a 27 fifth rounder. But it also helps Drake May. Mm-hmm. I think Drake May is a quarterback that obviously took his team to the Super Bowl last year, came up a little bit short, but they need that number one receiver on their roster, and they just got it in A.J. Brown. So for me, yeah, it makes perfect sense. These two trades are what you call them in hockey. Hockey trades?
Yeah.
Both teams win?
Yeah.
Then there's a football trade. Both teams get what they need. The Patriots get a true number one receiver. The Eagles got their number one receiver, two number one receivers in Devontae Smith and Mekhi Lemon. And then they also get a draft pick, a first-round draft pick, albeit 2 years from now, but a first-round draft pick in 2028, which is going to help them. Howie Roseman knows what to do with those. So I think they did a good job.
I'm just wondering how this affects the Eagles, though. Like, we know the stories of the reports of A.J. Brown not being happy at times, friction between him and Jalen Hurts. And we've heard all these things, but let's not forget A.J. Brown, when needed, was available for you out there. Well, how does this trickle down now for the Eagles as far as their offense? There's got to be an impact.
Well, they still got Saquon. They got Devontae Smith. They added Mekhi Lemon, who I thought was the best receiver in the draft. He's a rookie. He'll have a rookie learning curve. Some things he has to figure out. It's not A.J. Brown. But if you were unable to get A.J. Brown the ball, then I mean, it's not like he was having that big of an impact. Not last season. The year before, yes, but not last year. So, I think it makes both parts. Sometimes it's addition by subtraction. Sometimes that friction that you're having in the locker room could be those two people.
I agree.
Where, you move on from him. You wish him the best. You know he's an outstanding receiver. He played for Mike Vrabel in Tennessee, so clearly they have that connection and that communication. And you hope for the best for him, but you also know what's best for your locker room and what you need. You only got one football.
Yep.
And I just gave you a couple of guys. Saquon needs to touch it 25 to 30 times, in my opinion. Devontae Smith needs to touch it. Mekhi Lemon is going to need to touch the football. So you only got one ball. You're going to have to spread that out amongst those guys. And I think they did a good job of moving on. I am interested to see how it plays out, though, because A.J. Brown is an elite receiver.
He is, but I mean, you're right. When it comes to if you're gonna trade somebody, especially for a first round pick, when you just drafted his potential replacement, not that Lemon is A.J. Brown, but if you're going to trade somebody and get a first-round pick of that magnitude, it might as well be a wide receiver when you already have Devontae Smith, you already have some other offensive weapons. I mean, if you go back and look at it, his last game as an Eagle, 23-19 loss to the 49ers in the divisional round. He was targeted 7 times. He had 3 catches for 25 yards.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying this is all on A.J. Brown. Like, look how unproductive you were. It's the offense.
It could be the route combination. It could be what he's comfortable, what the quarterback is comfortable throwing him. Like, a lot of those routes were like hitches, were like goes, slants. Like, it wasn't a lot of creativity. And I do put that on the offensive coordinator and Jalen Hurts.
Yep.
But it's your job as a quarterback and as a number one receiver to figure it out and get that guy the ball. And they just weren't able to do it. But the Eagles they got Hollywood Brown in the offseason. They added Dontavian Wicks also in the offseason. Like, they got a couple of guys on that roster that are going to, none of them are A.J. Brown.
Right.
But you got enough guys to get the ball to. And then they also have a couple of other guys. Darius Cooper, I always want to give him love. He's a St. Louis kid, went to Hazelwood West, made it on the roster last year as a undrafted free agent and did a fantastic job. So they got a few guys on that roster that I think they will be able to get the ball to help out their receiving game.
Yeah, he had A.J. Brown had 1,000 yards last season. 1,003, had 7 touchdowns. He's a very productive player. In that offense,
he's also 31 or 32, correct?
He is 28.
Is that it?
Yep, he's 28.
No way.
But
Really?
you saw the relationships. You see, a lot of this is moot if the relationship started to fracture, whether it's his relationship with Jalen Hurts, whether it's his relationship with the offense overall, the team overall. Nonetheless, it started to fracture. You weren't going to get rid of Jalen Hurts, so move on, get what you can. They got a first-round pick for him and a fifth-round pick for him, which was max value. And you've already drafted his replacement, and you see what you get out of Mekhi Lemon. And maybe the offense has to change, but even then, you should be okay. And Howie Roseman, and I think this is really the bottom line. Howie Roseman knows what he's doing.
He does.
He's the best GM in football. He does an outstanding job of thinking ahead and preparing for these situations. And I think they have more than enough on that offense for the Eagles to once again be a contender. I wouldn't put them ahead of the Rams, especially after today.
No, nobody should.
With the Rams acquiring Myles Garrett, but nonetheless, it's a good move for both sides. And we'll see if Mike Vrabel once again gets to coach A.J. Brown.
What do you mean? He's going to the Patriots. Mike Vrabel's the head coach.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Why wouldn't he be able to coach A.J. Brown?
I forgot.
Vrabel knew he was coming to the Patriots a long time ago.
Yeah. He had some information. What? No, I mean, he knows people in the industry.
He knows people in the industry. Yeah.
People talk. You know.
All right. So 2 big NFL trades. Browns traded Myles Garrett to the Rams in a blockbuster deal that involved Jared Verse going to Cleveland as well as a first-round pick. Might be other things to come out of that deal as well, but at least Jared Verse and a first-round pick from the Rams go to the Browns in exchange for Myles Garrett. And within the last 20 minutes, the Eagles traded star wide receiver A.J. Brown to the Patriots for 2 picks, including a 2028 first-round pick. Speaking of a former first-round pick, used to play here, Tavon Austin appeared on Johnny Manziel's podcast. A couple of things that he said kind of confirmed what we all suspected, in that the Rams didn't know what the hell they were doing. That's next on 101 ESPN. So Tavon Austin, former 8th overall pick for the St. Louis Rams, was on a podcast recently with Johnny Manziel. It's the Glory Days with Johnny Manziel podcast. And Tavon Austin, said a couple of things, among others, though, confirmed some of the things that we all suspected here in St. Louis. Not just he wasn't necessarily used correctly, but that the Rams, as soon as he was drafted from West Virginia, did not develop him correctly. So you'll first hear from Tavon Austin, what he said straight out of his mouth, and then we'll dive into it. So here again is Tavon Austin, Glory Days with Johnny Manziel podcast on his development or lack thereof.
He developed you, and he developed me to a receiver that I wish I would have had when I was a rookie. And I feel like my career would have been so much better. You know what I mean? Like I say, we came from an air raid offense to I go to the Rams and I'm in a pro style. Then another thing, when I first came to the league, they put me in outside receiver. I played slot my whole time in college.
So there's a couple of things there. And it's not just that wasn't the only thing he said, but he did reiterate how much later in his career, once he got out of St. Louis, and even LA for that matter, he was developed in a different way. He was actually taught how to play wide receiver at the NFL level. Now, unfortunately for him, it was much later in his career. He already had kind of the reputation set. He wasn't going to be the guy or even close to the guy in any offense moving forward. But it struck me, CD, and I know it did for you too, that it kind of confirmed a lot of the things we suspected. Not only did they not use him correctly, but it did seem as if he was drafted, thrown into the mix, and told, produce.
Yeah.
You're the 8th overall pick. We got you for a reason. Go do your thing. As opposed to, okay, no matter who you are, no matter how high you're drafted, we still have to develop you. We have to put the time in to teach you how to be a pro. And yes, it's also incumbent upon you to figure that out quicker than, sooner than later. But we have to develop you to be a pro. We also have to put you in a spot to succeed. But it doesn't seem like Jeff Fisher's coaching staff did that. It was just, hey, here are the plays. Here's where you're going to be. Go make things happen, kid.
Yeah, so listening to that was really mind-blowing, but it wasn't a surprise, right? So he was talking about the development that he got later on in his career from a wide receiver coach named Sanjay Lal, who is the wide receiver coach for the Chargers now. But he didn't get to Sanjay until he was in Dallas, which was year, I guess, 7 or 8, and then his final year in Jacksonville. He played for Sanjay for 3 out of the last 4 years of his career, and he said that's when he finally figured it out. And he's talking about coming from an air raid offense to a pro-style offense. So people, what's the difference? You're a receiver. No, sir. They are completely different principles. Air raid is basically find a patch of grass, get open, and we'll get the ball to you. Find open area, and the ball will find you.
It's organized backyard football.
It really is. Like, you have a route, but find an open area where you can be uncovered and we'll get the ball to you. In pro style, it is 3 steps, cut. 8 steps, cut. 7 steps. Like, everything is managed, is timed up specifically with the quarterback drop. So your route does not, you have no room for improv. Your improvisation is limited. It's null and void. It is run this route at this depth, get open, and if you don't, you're not going to get the ball. You couple that with putting a smaller guy who is a slot receiver off of the ball, which is an advantage for a slot receiver because I'm off the ball. Because now, if I'm off the ball, guess what? They can't jam me. Mm-hmm. Versus putting him on the outside, put him on the ball, put him out there with the number 1 corner. You made life that much more difficult for a player who was, if you talk to any kid, any young football player, even now, the highlight tapes that they watch from high school and college, Tavon Austin. That's like the number one. I'm sure if you go on YouTube and look at his highlight tape, it probably got millions upon millions upon millions of views because that's who he was. In high school, in college, he was an elite, dynamic receiver that did all of the things needed to be done to get open, get the ball, and make plays once he did it. But they did not develop him in that way. And it was when they drafted him here, I thought it was going to be seamless. I was like, oh, man, that's perfect. They were coming off of Danny Amendola, who had some really good years here. Hey, he wasn't here anymore. You're going to put him in the slot. He's going to kill the slot defender. He's the safety. You're going to put a linebacker on him. You want to put a third corner on Tavon Austin? Good luck. Ram said, nah, hold my beer. Hey, son, go run this outside receiver, and you better be on time with your steps, and it better match up with the quarterback. And if it doesn't, you're not getting the ball. I got one better for you, Tavon. You know what you should do? Play tailback. We're going to run ISO with you. Who in the hell signed off on that? Like, as a running back coach, I'd have been like, Coach, we're not going to take our running back out to let him carry the ball on ISO. That's the dumbest decision I've ever. But somebody was hired and eventually fired for those decisions. And that's the part of when you sign a talented player, when you draft them, when you bring them in, it's not just always plug and play. Like, there are things that they did well at the other level, at the lower level, that allowed them to have success. Your best bet is to try to find and figure out how to put them in a similar style so that they can have success. And then you can teach them the other parts of it. Then you can have certain plays where we'll put you on the outside. Hey, we're going to run this route.
Sure. You're
out here for these 3 plays. These are the only routes you're running. We're going to have you have success in the slot where you've always had success and be a problem for a defensive coordinator, a matchup nightmare for any safety, linebacker, or third corner trying to cover you.
No doubt.
And that's not what they did.
No, they said, hey, we're going to use you in the worst possible imaginable situations, and you're going to be great, kid. Go for it.
This story isn't unique to this situation or unique to football either. Look at how many young stud players are misused and then never find their footing properly. There's a number of NHL players drafted in the first round, top 5, where you think, okay, and they're just thrown in the fire on a terrible team. We talk about quarterbacks being thrown in the fire. How many quarterbacks are unsuccessful because the team isn't built around them, and then they're just expected to go and be what they were in college, or in this case for hockey, junior hockey. And how about baseball? How many players do they draft at a certain position? That player never plays that position for them, and then they wonder what happened to so-and-so. Like Jordan Walker, he's found his way now, but he wasn't drafted as a right fielder. Nolan Gorman's playing third. I think he was drafted as a second baseman, I believe. Or,
it might have been a catcher.
I don't know, but I could be wrong. Don't care. My point is, a lot of guys are drafted and put into different spots.
Sure.
Not necessarily set up for success, and then they wonder, well, what the hell happened there? Well, you're what happened. And Army says it all the time.
It's your fault.
Doug Armstrong says it all the time. We like to quote certain things that Army said, but he's been 100% right when he says more often than not, the organization fails the player, not the other way around, especially during the development phase.
Sure. Yeah.
So this is just another indication of that happening.
And Tavon Austin did say in that podcast that I'm paraphrasing, but he did take responsibility too.
Yeah, he took accountability for his own.
Yeah, he
goes, he probably had some pushback. Thought he didn't. He needed an attitude.
Sure. Or maybe he didn't push hard enough to ask the right questions, or maybe he thought like you said, Jamie, he just had it made in a shade because he was the 8th overall pick. Whatever it was, he did take some responsibility. He said the responsibility is mine. For my career is on me. But I think he did shed some light into the fact that he did not receive the best coaching here in St. Louis. And that's kind of a shock, right, guys? Based on their track record since
those guys were great.
The greatest show on turf ended?
They were great.
Okay. It's Fastlane on 101 ESPN. We do have a returning Gauntlet contestant after he partied all weekend. He knocked off Jamie in round 1.
Yeah.
This guy partied all weekend, I'm assuming. And he's back for round 2 next on 101 ESPN.
4 warriors, 4 categories, 1 challenger. Can you survive the gauntlet?
Brought to you by Blue Note Roofing. Roofing, siding, and gutters. Visit BlueNoteRoofingSTL.com for a free inspection.
401. Your time check is brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler, with Andrew Marsh, Carey Davis, and Jamie Rivers. I'm Anthony Stalter. All right, Marshy, you were not here on Friday.
I was not, no.
We have a returning Gauntlet contestant who
Chris.
knocked off Jamie in football in round 1.
Give me the T. Is Chris a threat to us? Is he a threat to win?
That's correct.
Well, he's 1-0
boy.
right now.
Boy.
Warm it up, Chris.
I'm about.
How we doing today, guys?
Good. How are you?
Wonderful. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Did you party all weekend?
Not a lot of party stuff. My fiance and I moved into our house about a year ago, so we're just kind of doing house stuff every weekend and then a little bit of grilling.
Well, good. Right. That's good. Congrats.
Yep, not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad at all.
Okay. Well, I don't like that you didn't party all weekend or hung over for this, but alas, here we go. Round 2. Who would you like to
this
take?
week with another win?
Oh, wow. Man. All right.
Shots fired. Real scumbag here.
Chris, would you like to take on Carey, Marsh, or me in round 2?
Well, let's go with Carey.
Carey Davis.
Good luck, Chris.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
All right, Carey's going to make his way into the cone of silence. Chris, you're going to tell Andrew Marsh to spin that wheel.
Marshy, spin that wheel.
All right, here we go. You hoping for a certain category, Chris?
Not necessarily. I always like to stay away from random, but I guess it'd be a little bit of fun.
Okay, let's see if the wheel decided to screw you.
Hockey today.
Oh, well, you avoided hockey with Jamie on Friday.
Of course.
And now you get it with CD. How do you feel about hockey? Where's your knowledge level?
Hockey would probably be my number 3. I mean, I'm a sports guy, but definitely not my strong suit like baseball or football, but let's give it a shot.
All right, Chris, you're going to get 4 hockey-related questions today. Each one is worth 2 points unless you ask for the options. If you ask for the options, those questions are worth 1 point. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Earlier this month, the NHL named Cale Makar, Zach Werenski, and who else? Did I screw that up? Sorry.
It's okay.
What is it, Zach?
Werenski.
Thank you.
It is.
Cale Makar, Zach Werenski, and who else as finalist for the Norris Trophy?
Oh, yep. I'm going to give me the options on that.
Sure.
Not familiar.
Your options are Quinn Hughes, Evan Bouchard, or Rasmus Dahlin.
Let's go Quinn Hughes. Final answer.
All right, Chris. Question 2. How many total Stanley Cups have the Colorado Avalanche won?
Oh, shoot. Have they even... Oh, man. That's about the time where I wish we got baseball for the day. Let's go with 2. Final answer.
Question number 3. On June 19th of 1999, Brett Hull scored the cup clincher for Dallas in the 3rd overtime of game number what?
1999. One of those where I feel like asking for the options would be kind of silly, but at the same time, really narrow it down. Let's go. Give me the options.
Options are Game 5, Game 6, or Game 7.
I'm gonna go Game 6. Final answer.
All right, question number 4. Who led the Springfield Thunderbirds in goals with 24 during the regular season?
Oh, shoot. Yeah, my buddies are going to kill me for this. Give me the options.
Chris Wagner, Alec Kazamoski, or Dylan Dubé?
Give me the last option, Dylan. Final answer.
All right, let's bring back Carey from the Cone of Silence. Chris, how you feeling?
Yeah, not good. Not good. But maybe we'll catch a lightning in a bottle here, and hopefully Carey doesn't know it either.
You never know. Oh, what are you singing there?
What were you singing about?
That was a little Eddie Murphy, My Girl Likes to Party.
Oh, yeah. What a great song.
Party all the time. Party all the time.
Nice.
My girl wants to party all the time. Party all the time.
Yep.
It's going to be a party in here?
Your category is hockey.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a party. Okay.
Back in
All
lunch.
right. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Question number 1. Earlier this month, the NHL named Cale Makar, Zach Werenski, and who else? Did I screw it up again? Werenski. Zach Werenski, and who else is finalist for the Norris Trophy?
Ooh.
Werenski. Slow down, Anthony. You dumb SOB.
Hughes got any options. It's probably. Let's go ahead.
Your options are Quinn Hughes, Evan Bouchard, or Rasmus Dahlin.
I was going to go Quinn Hughes. Final answer.
All right, Carey, question number 2. How many total Stanley Cups have the Colorado Avalanche won?
Oh, man. Hell, should I know that, Jamie? Like you asked me how many Bulls won. 6.
They're not in the NHL.
Not yet.
Working on
How many have they won?
Yeah, in total.
I don't know. 3 sounds like a good number. Let's go 3. Final answer.
Question number 3. On June 19th of 1999, Brett Hull scored the cup clincher for Dallas in the third overtime of game number what?
For game 6. Is that? Can you repeat the question just so I can make sure I got it understood correctly?
On June 19th of 1999, Brett Hull scored the cup clincher for Dallas in the third overtime of game number
6. Final answer.
All right. Who led the Springfield Thunderbirds in goals with 24 during the regular season?
Carey's a big fan.
Oh man, didn't BK and Ferrario have him on? What's his name? Anthony.
Oh,
Give me the
Brett Hull.
options. Not him.
Yeah, he never played for Springfield.
Not him.
Not yet.
Not
He
yet.
asked for a name. I gave him a name.
Yeah, but they,
All right.
misleading.
Chris Wagner, Alec Kazamoski, or Dylan Dubé?
Let's go with Chris Wagner. Final answer.
Okay. I think we'll just go right down the list here, boys.
Ah!
All
I
right.
don't like it.
Earlier this month, the NHL named Cale Makar. One more time, Anthony. Zach Werenski. And who else is finalist for the Norris Trophy? You both took the options. You both went with Quinn Hughes. Correct answer is
Rasmus Dahlin.
Of course, it's Rasmus.
0-0. How many Stanley Cups have the Colorado Avalanche won? Chris, without the options, went with 2. CD, without the options, went with 3. Correct answer is
number 3, my lord. 3.
Yeah.
CD up 2-0.
Why did he put 2 fingers up?
No.
It's a Shrek reference.
I was very confused. Yes.
Okay.
Despite the confusion, Carey up 2-0. On June 19th, 1999, Brett Hull scored the cup clincher for Dallas in the third overtime of game number. Carey, without the options, went with 6. Chris, with the options, went 6. Correct answer is...
Well, it was a controversial goal. Remember the foot in the crease one?
Certainly.
That happened in game 6.
Carry up 4-1. Finally, who led the Springfield Thunderbirds in goals with 24 during the regular season? CD with the options went with Chris Wagner. Chris with the options went with Dylan Dubé. Correct answer is...
It is Chris Wagner.
Chris.
You have chosen poorly.
You lose.
Not today.
All right. Sorry, Chris. Carey was on a heater, 5-1 today.
On that one, and I heard the question wrong about Brett Hull. I don't know why I went with options, knowing it was a game clincher. But yep, well done, CD.
Good job,
Appreciate
Chris.
you guys letting me on. You guys have a great rest of your day.
Chris, thank you so much. I appreciate you listening. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Take care. Boy, CD, you were locked in on that one. Holy smokes.
5 points.
Needed that.
Good job, buddy.
Well, whenever you go straight down the list, it's nerve-wracking because it's either
you don't
really
know.
good
It could go either way.
or really bad, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Anthony, I couldn't help but think of Big Daddy when they're trying to spell out hippopotamus.
Heap?
Fish. Pony.
Heap? Hip-hop Anonymous? Hey, Tamu. Gets all the easy ones. All right, it's Fastlane on 101 ESPN. At least I make, I was going to text this out, but here's the thing. When I Fastlane up on names or really anything, there's a lot of people in the snake pit that are happy, and that's what I care about. Like Master Sin loves when I screw up.
Why?
Makes him happy.
Why would that make him happy?
I think he gets giddy. Splashback Deuce, I think, appreciates it as well. And so does Eggplant.
These are some sick individuals.
Well, no. If I can provide some happiness to them. Now, granted, it is off the back of my misery, but nonetheless, if I can bring a smile to these, you-know-what's faces, I think I've done my job today.
Well, Anthony, that reminds me of Big Daddy when Sonny Koufax decides to throw himself into a car so Frankenstein can laugh.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, am I hurt? Sure.
You don't need
Do I need therapy because of it?
Yeah.
No, I need therapy for other reasons. But as long as the snake pit's happy, that's all I care about.
You don't need to hurt yourself to make others happy.
I think I just do it on my own.
Yeah, that's not healthy. You should not hurt for other people to be happy. This is a free therapy session. You don't have to pay me for this one. But if you're hurting constantly just to make other people happy, you need to rethink that, sir.
I love the snake pit.
You kind of...
Yeah. Biscuit says, Anthony make himself look an idiot during the Gauntlet is what I most look forward to in a day, LOL. 618 says, thank you, Captain Wichita.
Yeah. You don't have to do that. Someone else already gave themselves.
Might as well get them all out.
Did you wear your shirt yet?
I did. I wore it on Friday.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm getting shirts from listeners on my stupidity.
In fairness, Curb Stomp says we love you, Stoltz.
Oh, yeah. No, Curb Stomp is... you know what, though? These people love me, too.
Do you think
It's
it's
just they love me for a different way. Yeah. No, I take it that way. Yeah.
Do you?
Depends on the day. Today, I'm okay.
Okay.
Other days,
we get this snarky,
but today,
diatribe that goes on, and we know for sure that you're not thrilled.
That I'm bothered. But today, the sun's shining.
You know what?
I feel the love.
These people are consistent. If it was somebody that just jumped in for one day and started spewing hate, and then all of a sudden decided to jump out and never be seen again, that's a different story.
You're right. The snake pit, the people that are in the snake pit now, they're consistent with it. They show up every single day.
It's almost like family.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Like you treat your brothers, your cousins like a certain way. You say things because it's funny.
Absolutely.
But the stranger walks into the family picnic and says something.
And then never back.
You can't do that.
No doubt.
Maybe not permanently, but he never comes back.
No. Absolutely. All right. Love you, Snake Pit. Love you, listeners. Okay. Let's do what's trending next with our guy Andrew Marsh next on 101 ESPN.
topics in the sports world.
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
Here's what's trending.
Welcome back to the Fast Lane here on 101 ESPN with Anthony Stalter, Jamie Rivers, and Carey Davis. I'm Andrew Marsh, and it's time for What's Trending. Gentlemen, Russell Wilson, according to Adam Schefter, is finalizing a deal to become a CBS Sports analyst. So Russell Wilson will be on your TV screen talking football. How excited are you, Jamie Rivers?
Oh, here's the thing. I think he'll be really good at it. I think he'll be good at it. It'll be a little showtime for Russell Wilson. He'll love it. It's all about Russell. It'll be perfect for him. Right, Carey?
Sure.
Yeah.
Nah, Russ. Let Russ cook, man. Let him cook on the
He might say that, too, to people.
He might say, let's ride.
Hey, let's ride. Yeah, let Russ cook, guys. I got this one.
He might actually be good at it. I don't know.
I
might not.
think he will be.
It might fit his personality. I think, I know he's played the position quarterback for a long time. He has a vast level of knowledge and wealth of information.
Well, he's watched a lot of football in the last 2 years.
Oh, Jamie, come on, man. He's a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
I know.
Come on, man.
I just mean he's knowledgeable.
He won the MVP too, didn't he? Not a regular. Nah, I mean they about got the same. About the same, actually. Drew got way more yards passing.
Yeah.
But in terms of awards, Anthony.
Yeah.
Russ and old Drew there, probably in the same boat.
Yep, that's for sure. I think
he
he's
didn't
going
win
to
the
be
Super Bowl MVP. Who won it that year?
for the Seahawks.
Yeah,
the
was
defender.
it Bobby Wagner?
No, Malcolm Smith did.
Oh,
the linebacker.
the linebacker. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. He had the pick six.
Yep.
He had two interceptions, I think, right? One of them was a pick six.
Really good game. Yeah. Well, he may not have the same amount of awards as Drew Brees, but you get the point.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, Jamie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, nobody is a Joe Flacco, but.
How do you guys think Russell Wilson will do? I don't think he'll do well.
I think he's going to do great.
I think he's going to be fine. I think he likes the limelight.
He's going to be a real weirdy.
What?
I think he's going to be a real weirdy.
I think he's going to be good.
I do too. He's going to be outstanding.
I mean it.
He's going to be lame-o.
Well, that could be. He could be a total cheese doodle. But I think...
What? Snorted. A cheese doodle?
Yeah, like...
What is that? I've never heard that ever
he'll
said.
Think he's funny, but he's not. He'll say something...
Like the dad joke?
Yeah,
funny?
like he's kind of like... Russell Wilson reminds me of one of those guys who was such a good athlete that, like, the athletes let him in the athletic crowd, but he was really a dork.
So he really didn't belong, but
he didn't really belong. He was
too
such a
darn
good athlete that he got to stay around anyway.
Okay.
I can
kind of see that.
I can
it's
see
no
that.
different than if you have a bunch of like really smart kids and you have to stick the one doesn't belong, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think. But
cheese doodle.
Do you guys think that him being on TV, he can sort of change his perception of how people think about him, at least right now? I feel like
how do they think about him?
It might make it worse.
How do people think about him? What's wrong with Russ? You guys don't like Russell Wilson?
No,
not at all, actually.
Not that I don't like him, but
with the whole his teammates and just
when his teammates say they don't like him, I kind of listen to
stuff.
Yeah,
the high knees on the plane.
We don't know that was true. We didn't see any video footage of it.
It sounds like him, though.
If he was doing high knees on the plane.
He said it
if
himself.
If he was doing high knees on the plane, you would have a video, a TikTok of him doing high knees, and somebody would have posted it. This is the world we live in, man.
Mr. Unlimited.
I got to the point, huh?
What goes on with the team stays with the team.
I wish. I was in my last year in Washington. We had another player videotaping another player sleeping, and he posted it. And that player got fined.
Still alive?
Yeah. It was bad business, though. You don't do that.
Don't break code.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You can send it to the team chat.
Yeah,
That's about it.
Why would you do that? What made you? What the hell were you thinking, sir? Come on, man. You trying to get him fired?
That's when you ask him, what hand did you send the text with? You break it.
I need these for work. Not anymore.
You're done here. All right, Marsh, get any more?
Yeah, something Jamie brought up, I believe it was before the show or during the break. I can't remember exactly when it was, but it was today, gentlemen. J.J. Weatherholt, he is on pace for an historic just rookie numbers. And I mean, he's been fantastic. Probably the best second baseman rookie that we've seen since one of our favorite players, Anthony.
Schoolboy
Rowe. It's been a long time since, a second baseman that has jumped into the league has put up numbers like J.J. Weatherholt.
Yeah, he's been.
What have you seen? Like, what do you just think of J.J. Weatherholt?
I think he's made it look easy. There was something that Jamie and I were discussing in a break earlier. He's been so good, he's made it look easy, and it's not easy. Playing baseball at any level isn't easy. To do it at the major league level in your first year, your first real taste of it, is nothing short of exceptional. So what J.J. Weatherholt has done with his stats, I know, Jamie, you had pulled up, you had something in which it compared to, like where he has his rookie compared to the rest of the league. It's been nothing short of remarkable. But yeah, it feels like J.J. Weatherholt has been here for 3 years.
Yeah, that's the problem, is that, like, we're not impressed, but it's like, yeah, okay, he's just doing what he's supposed to do. Mm-hmm. We forget that he's a rookie. But yeah, Josh Jacobs had on here, J.J. Weatherholt is on pace for the best F-WAR season by a rookie second baseman in the last 100 years.
Mm-hmm.
Schoolboy Rowe
set that.
Yeah.
Was it 1908?
I'm not too sure. We're all about stats and facts. It could be somebody else.
Schoolboy Rowe?
Yeah,
no, he's second baseman. Through his first 56 big league games, Weatherholt ranks first among rookies with 2.5 F-WAR. That value comes from blending elite defense, a 123 WRC plus, and 7 stolen bases, truly impacting the game in all facets.
That's what I've been saying the whole time. F-WAR.
F-WAR. Oh, no, this is different.
That's what I've been saying. I've been saying F-WAR.
You've been saying
since we started
lane
talking
war.
about it. Yeah, F-WAR.
Yeah, this is different. This is an actual.
Who the
this is
F cares
actual
about war?
Metric.
F-WAR.
Who cares about that replacement?
Yeah, that damn replacement. He's a guy off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
The hell, of course he's not as good as the starter. What are we talking about?
If the season ended today, Weatherholt would have a strong case for National League Rookie of the Year. And his current production sustains, he's going to have some incredible numbers to look back on. That, according to, again, Josh Jacobs, who Jamie just mentioned.
By the way, I'm going to be just blatantly honest here. We've been saying Schoolboy Rowe for however long that name has been brought up.
Long time.
Could have swore that guy was not real. You say he's a second baseman. It's not true. Schoolboy Rowe is a pitcher. He played for the Tigers. And he played for Philly. This is a real person.
I thought the whole time he was a real person.
I didn't. I thought he was fake.
I thought it was a real person.
No, this is a real player. He was born in Waco, Texas in 1910.
You Stalter that?
Yes.
I thought he was a real player.
No.
I guess I was right.
No, Schoolboy Rowe was just funny.
Hey, that's a real player.
I said it. It's funny.
I'm on Baseball Reference. Schoolboy Rowe.
I'm looking at it right now. Schoolboy Rowe stats.
3-time
He had a 42.5 WAR.
He's a MVP finalist. He finished 4th in MVP voting.
I thought he was real. He is real.
He's a real person.
Yeah.
He's a pitcher.
There's no way.
There's a picture of him wearing a Tigers hat.
Wow.
His name is Linwood Thomas Schoolboy Rowe.
R-O-W-E.
Yes.
Wow.
That's incredible.
It's incredible. Well, you had me the whole time, so.
I definitely made him up.
This guy went 16-3 in 1940.
That guy's a machine.
Well, it's funny now because he's real, but it's not going to be funny moving forward.
It's still going to be funny because we'll remember the story every time.
Okay. He went 24-8 in 1934, Anthony.
Is Hambone Williams real?
Let me look him up.
I say we look it up.
If that guy's real, too, that's going to be a problem.
You're kidding me.
No, he's not. You're joking now.
I swear to you, Arthur T. Williams, also known as Hambone Williams, was an American professional basketball player. Williams played basketball for 2 seasons at San Diego City College from 1951 to 1961. This is a real person. He played basketball, though.
Anthony, make him another one, quick.
Oh, my God.
I don't know if I could if I tried.
Art Williams.
Art Williams.
Hambone Williams.
Oh, Hambone.
Dude, that's incredible. Okay, well, now we know.
Wow.
We'll all remember now, moving forward, those 2 players.
Played for the San Diego Rockets.
Of course he did.
And the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, naturally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's a pretty easy transition when you go from the San Diego Rockets.
Yeah.
Yeah, to the Boston Celtics. Absolutely.
Won a championship with the Celtics.
That's
74.
That's incredible. All right. It's Fast Line on 101 ESPN. I'm sure you got questions. Send them into the Air Comfort Service text line at 314-399-9646. Again, 314-399-9646. Our Sports Six-Pack is next.
Anthony, we ordinarily call our guy Stewie on Mondays to talk about what's new, programs, interest rates, whatever it is. But today he said wing it because he's busy right now helping a 101 ESPN
Absolutely
listener, and he loves doing that. And right now, this is a really hot time of year for people that are purchasing homes. And the process can be grueling. It can be stressful, especially if you don't understand everything. And maybe even the lender that you're using or the realtor don't quite understand all the ins and outs. Don't do that to yourself. Call our guy, Stewie. I personally used him for the purchase of my home. Rafe Williams used him for the purchase of his home as well, and raves about Stewie and all that he can do for you. So the key is just give him a call, Anthony.
You give him a call. He'll walk you through the process. He'll make it easy. He'll make it simple. He'll make you feel confident, too, about whatever decision you're making. If you find yourself maybe in a jam and need some cash out, maybe you need to do some debt consolidation, whatever it may be, don't hesitate, because you feel as though, well, my situation is going to be unique, or maybe you're in a unique spot because, like you've said before, Jamie, you've got a bunch of different jobs, and it's you're not necessarily always working with W-2s, and it's like, this is going to be a mess. Mm-hmm. Nobody's going to be able to handle this. Stewie will. You got to pick up the phone, call him, or text him, because he hands out his personal cell phone number for that reason, so you can use either. It's 314-324-4440.
Again, 314-324-4440.
Call him, text him, day, night, doesn't matter. If you can't remember the number we just threw out there, Jamie, what can they do?
Google the Bagel Loan.
NMLS number 226715.
101 ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling. The Cardinals are back in action tonight, taking on the Texas Rangers with Michael McGreevy on the mound. He'll face off against Jacob deGrom. First pitch is at 6:45. Coming up next, we have part one of our Sports Six-Pack, so get your questions in the Air Comfort Service text line, 314-399-9646. We'll answer your questions next. I'm Andrew Marsh, and this Sports Center update is brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling, a Daikin heating and air conditioning dealer.
I have a question.
It's time for the Fast Lane to answer your sports questions.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
Asking me all these weird questions.
Answer the question.
Answer the question.
Answer me!
Refreshed by Urban Chestnut. Urban Chestnut Swickle Light Premium Light Beer. Live your lifestyle, St. Louis.
All right, it's Fastlane on 101 at ESPN. Sports Six-Pack, 314-399-9646, the Air Comfort Service text line. So you get any questions for us, send it to the Air Comfort Service text line, Sports Six-Pack, part one.
Question number one.
All right, from the 314, who do you guys think will get voted in from the Cardinals to this year's All-Star team for the National League? J.J. Weatherholt, Jordan Walker, others? Who do you guys think earns themselves a spot on the National League team for the All-Star game in Philly?
I think Jordan Walker, he's already been talked about in MVP discussions.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see the league not having Jordan Walker. Even though right field's a little crowded, I still don't see them overlooking him. Second base, I don't know how deep the National League is in second baseman.
Marte, Ozzie Albies,
Bryce Terang.
But are all those guys having seasons?
Luis Arise is having a good season.
Okay.
Nico Horner.
Yeah, Nico Horner.
It's a tough.
You say Ozzie Albies?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Crowded dance floor.
Mm-hmm.
Might be a little tougher for JJ to get there.
But if think about it, though, it'd be dumb for Major League Baseball to have a guy who right now would win the National League Rookie of the Year and not have that guy in the All-Star game. That would be just be stupid.
I don't disagree with what you're saying, but
it's a lot of second basemen doing really good things.
Yeah, that's
Xavier Edwards is like second in hits in the year.
Brandon Lau from Pittsburgh's also having a pretty decent season too. I mean, this is taking nothing away from J.J. Weatherholt. It's just unfortunately this is kind of a crowded dance floor right now. So I don't know if he makes that. Jordan Walker, absolutely. Is there any must-haves?
Brian get in there as a
he could, yeah.
reliever?
He could. Maybe Ivan Herrera?
I thought about that, but he hasn't touched enough seats, I don't think. He's batting very well, but they're going to look for a little showtime there,
Sure.
I think. Especially if he goes in as a DH, which is what he would be.
Yeah.
There's other DHs that are probably a little more electric.
Definitely. Yeah. So did they ask for a number, Marsh? Is that what?
I think just names.
Okay.
I say one. I think Walker gets in. Possibility of two if they go to O'Brien.
Okay. Yep. I like it. I mean, I wish it was more, but.
So we still have time, right? We still have June.
We still have time.
Still have time.
Question number two.
From the 636, who will go down as the better defensive lineman? Aaron Donald or Myles Garrett?
Ooh, pretty tough. I like the question, but it's pretty tough because Aaron Donald, in theory, his career's over, so we know what the ending looks like.
Mm-hmm.
For Myles Garrett, we don't know what the tail end of his career looks like or how it ends up.
I think it goes. That's a tough one. I would say Aaron Donald because I think at some point during Aaron Donald's career, he was arguably the greatest defensive player in football. And on some people's list, probably second greatest defensive player to play the game ever in football. Lawrence Taylor will probably be a lot of people's first. And then you would say Aaron Donald, or some people might say Aaron Donald, ahead of LT. But I don't know that Myles Garrett has ever been considered the best defensive player in football. And that's the only way that I can kind of put the two together and categorize it. I mean, there are times where there's been questions of if he's the best defensive player in his own division with TJ Watt. So that has never been a conversation for Aaron Donald. It's like one of one, and don't get me wrong, Myles Garrett is one of one as well. But if you're comparing the two, right now I would say Aaron Donald. But Myles got some years left.
By the way, did you see Aaron Donald made a post on Instagram?
What did he say? I'm coming back?
He showed it was a video of him working out. #ready.
Oh, man.
Oh, bad man. You get them two on the field together.
Yikes.
I wish you well, man. I'll say, my prayers for you as a quarterback and your offensive lineman. Guys tend to get, my ankle is a little banged up, coach, when they got to block them guys heading into that week. So, yeah.
It does help that Aaron Donald has a Super Bowl, and in order for that team to win the Super Bowl, he had to make the final play.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, if he doesn't, I think Cincinnati wins.
Yeah, probably.
Who was it? Jamar Chase, who was wide open down the field.
Yeah. Yeah, that was.
So that was his statement play to win the Super Bowl.
It was close. Yep.
Question number 3.
All right, from the 636, which sport is the best in terms of ending a game after regulation?
What is it, like the best sport?
Yeah, which sport?
Hockey's pretty dramatic when you've got the sudden death. Are regular season or playoffs?
You like that 3-on-3 hockey, do you?
I mean, it's fine. It's better than a tie, and it's better than just a straight shootout. Regular season, I don't know. Football's kind of,
I think
basketball's...
It's probably hockey.
I mean, it's all a continuation of what
baseball. You have a coach runner.
Yeah,
but with basketball, it's just a timing thing. So I think that's actually the least dramatic because it's not like the next score wins.
It's no strategy really. It's about playing the best for that period.
And football, at least you get another possession.
But then
now.
you can potentially end up with no result.
You know what? It's college football. 25-yard line going in. And then after the first 3 overtimes, you got to go for 2 every time?
I think I got to go hockey. Because next score wins. The playoff version.
618 gets it. It's got to be for college football.
I'm going to go hockey.
I'm going to go hockey.
Of course you would.
Well, listen, if it wasn't, I would tell you. Don't do that to me.
I'm not a soccer guy per se, but penalties are pretty...
The penalty kick is not even a real...
It's not even a challenge.
It's like a shootout in hockey.
The net is massive.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Donkey who misses that.
If you would have watched the Champions League final... PSG and Arsenal.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty dramatic.
I had just turned it on, and it had just ended. I was
really?
Were you in that crowd? That crowd, they were watching the game, and the TV turned off at the final kick.
I DVR'd it. Thanks a lot for ruining it.
DVR. This guy, would you TiVo it?
No, that's in the basement.
Did you get the VCR out and put one of the your old... VHS tapes in there, re-record over something?
Yeah, I had to put a little piece of tape on the thing that I punched out.
So let me tell you something. I accidentally taped over Young and the Restless.
Oh, no.
My mom used to tape them every day. I accidentally hit the button, and it was on the auto record. They started at 4:30 every day, like I didn't know, at 4 o'clock. I hit the button, didn't realize. I said, what happened here?
Yeah.
I don't know, Mom. I don't know what happened. That machine must be on the fritz. You should get it checked out.
One of my kids, Carey. I'll tell you something. The one season I had in junior hockey, where I scored 121 points.
They taped over it.
Every game that was available on TV, our video guy put together clips.
Yeah.
And they had every goal I scored, every assist, every hit, you name it. It was one long tape.
Yeah.
Went to play that tape one day. Several years ago. Went to play that tape one day.
Reliving the glory days.
Yeah, somebody asked me, I go, well, hey, the kids are 8 hours of Cartoon Network on that tape.
What show was it? Probably
all of them.
Codenamed Kids Next Door.
Yeah, it was great. So and I tried to see if the TV station up there, that's
long gone.
Long gone.
Huh. So maybe it never happened.
That's right.
Was it like the 100-point game?
Yeah. Wilt's 100-point game.
Did it actually happen?
Wilt got other things that.
Did Jamie's career actually happen?
There's way more things that Wilt's proud of than a 100-point game.
Yeah.
I got questions about those too.
That guy was always scoring.
Man. Top tier.
So, Jamie, did you... I got to ask, because obviously the kids...
Well, the child's still alive.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Now, did you know?
We didn't have
one it
5
was?
before. We've always only had 4.
Okay.
Did you know which one it was? Which one did it? Or did they tell?
No.
They never told?
That's got to be one of the boys. They're going to go to the grave with it.
So you don't know?
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know.
Are you sure it wasn't Carson?
If it was Carson, the boys would have told on her immediately.
Okay.
And she probably didn't know that the boys did it. They know, and they're going to the grave. That's my thought.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. It was Ashton. You've had your suspicions.
Yeah.
So who do you suspect?
Oh, but so Ashton be the one that you think, okay, that's the obvious one.
Yeah.
But Braden, let's just say Braden is lower than the orange reading group.
Okay.
So he would have looked at the tape and said, oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's old. Dad doesn't care.
Right.
Let's record Gargoyles.
That was a heck of a show.
Great show, Marshall.
I don't know if you can find it anymore.
Yeah, you can. It's at my house.
Gargoyles. I love that show growing up.
So, yeah.
That's tough. That's a tough one, Jamie.
8 hours of Cartoon Network.
8 hours. Well, at least you had that.
That's great.
What were the other shows?
Marshy.
Marshy wants to take.
He wants to say right. He wants to relive his. Jamie wanted to relive his childhood. Now that he can't, Marsh would like to relive his childhood.
You find a VHS on eBay, I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll continue our Sports Six Pack with part 2 next. 314-399-9646. The Air Comfort Service text line. Keep those questions rolling in. Sports Six Pack part 2 next.
All right, lots of baseball going on tonight. What better way to celebrate that than to jump on your Circa Sports app and get involved. Have some fun. They've got great lines every night for the games. Tonight there's a number of games that I love looking at right now. The Brewers at -149. I like that. How about the Cincinnati Reds at -131? I don't know if I believe that. I'd go with the Royals at +109. You can find that and much, much more over at Circa Sports. But you do have to download the app. Get on there, the App Store, Google Play Store. Both of those have it. Punch in Circa Sports. It is the white logo. Click on that one. That's for the state of Missouri. Sign up, and you are ready to go. They've got exceptional customer service. If you do have a problem with whatever, you talk to a human being. You're not texting with a bot or anything like that. No, Circa Sports, they want to take care of it right away and make sure that you are good to go. By the way, they have the best odds of any app that is out there, so you know that you're getting a good deal all the time. And they celebrate their winners. They don't stop you, cut you off, block you. No, they let you keep winning. They're happy for you. For more information on anything Circa Sports, visit them at circasports.com. Again, that's circasports.com. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's time for the Fast Lane to answer your sports questions.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
Asking me all these weird questions.
Answer the question.
Answer the question.
Answer me!
Refreshed by Urban Chestnut. Urban Chestnut Swickle Light Premium Light Beer. Live your lifestyle, St. Louis.
Part 2 of the Sports Six-Pack is right now. 314-399-9646 the Air Comfort Service text line. Carey Davis, Jamie Rivers, Anthony Stalter, Andrew Marsh with question 4.
Question number 4.
All right, from the 636, some people consider baseball and golf boring to watch on TV. What elements of other sports would you insert into baseball to make it more viewer-friendly?
More crotch chopping.
Yeah, I don't know about
You
that.
can come off the bench and fight anybody anytime. We talked about this 3 years ago with Matt Holliday.
Mm-hmm.
He said he endorses it.
He kind of encouraged an enforcer.
Yeah. One guy on each team, you square off right at home plate. Get it
For
over
a duel? Challenge someone to a duel?
No, you can only do that in Texas.
That is true. It's illegal.
Yeah,
Good
if you
rules,
get
good
challenged,
laws to know.
you got to answer the challenge, man.
So
you don't like my idea?
I like it. Yeah. I don't think they'll do it, but I like it.
Is it viewer friendly though?
Yeah.
Some. Yeah.
I mean,
No?
you're kind of waiting. Ooh, could this be the time?
Yeah.
that They use the enforcer.
I see him in the dugout.
Yeah. There he is.
Just warming up, stretching.
He's doing
He hasn't-
his cleats on.
He hasn't fought in a while. I mean, look, I really don't want this, but it is interesting. So Killian was watching like old Savannah Banana game highlights, and the ball goes up in the stands. Everybody is waiting on pins and needles to see if it gets caught because it's an out. I don't want to see that in Major League Baseball, but I gotta admit it's kind of entertaining.
Well, how about that one guy with
And most of them don't catch it. Most of the time when they're fouled, the ones that I saw, they get fouled back and they don't catch it. So
There was a guy last night that had a kid in his arms and caught a foul ball with the kid. I think he reached over and caught it and had the kid still in his arms. That's pretty impressive.
It's very impressive. Absolutely.
Yeah, that guy was dialed in.
Yeah, he was. He knows.
Changes.
I don't think baseball needs any changes. I think baseball is thriving right now.
This is the best version of baseball I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
With the pitch clock and the ABS challenge,
man.
And even the Ghost Runner, as much as people hate it, I'm sorry, I didn't enjoy watching a 14, 15, 16 inning baseball game.
Yeah.
Didn't, Carey? You didn't either. You're old. You fall asleep.
Go to home.
I told yeah, you're done.
This damn game ain't over yet, man.
Right?
Yeah.
So as much as you can hate the baseball players, I hate the Ghost Runner. I don't enjoy it either, but at least it's not a shootout.
Mm-hmm.
At least it's a baseball play that's going to score the runner.
Yeah. I told you guys a couple of weeks ago when we went to the Cardinals game, it was a Tuesday night. It was like the last week of school. I'm trying to figure out whether or not we should stay for the extra innings portion of the game or go home. And I'm like, you know what? They got the Ghost Runner. Let's hang. And that was when Ivan Herrera hit the walk-off home run. And the whole thing was pretty quick. I don't know if I stay, if it's still old, the older rules on a Tuesday night when it's, 9:30 or whatever, 10 o'clock. And I'm wondering if I should take the kids home because I got school.
I can't agree more. And again, I'm not a big fan of the Ghost Runner, but at least you're getting a baseball play that will end the game.
Mm-hmm.
Not like hockey when the shootout.
Yes.
I don't really like that.
And guess what? You had 9 innings.
Yeah, you did.
You had 9 innings to settle it. You didn't. So now we're going to go to this Ghost Runner. They don't do it in the playoffs. So it's not like you're taking anything away in the playoffs or making it gimmicky in the playoffs. But for regular season, get to 162. You had 9 innings, folks. Couldn't get it done.
And the health of the players, too. I understand that. Sure. How many pitchers are you going to go through? You're 17, 18 innings.
Right.
We all love football here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we love it. What is it about football, though, that makes it so much more exciting than baseball? When in football, you have a play, and then you have a stoppage, and then you have another play, and then sometimes a team will receive a kickoff, and then you get a 4-minute commercial, and then they'll come back, and then you get another 4-minute
Marsh, you don't sound like you like football at all.
Marsh, you better bite your
I
tongue.
love football.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to dive into the psyche of human beings because there's so much downtime. You guys better watch out, okay? You know what's funny? I was thinking about this on the way here.
Speaking.
I get so much crap for how quote-unquote bad my team is when everybody's team in here is terrible.
My team went to the playoffs last year.
Oh, how'd they do?
I never give you crap. You always give me crap.
My team went to the playoffs last year.
So you know what, Marsh? Maybe you take your own advice because you're always slinging some crap at my team.
Well, that's because you're an easy target.
Sling crap at his team, Anthony. Go ahead.
He should, Anthony.
Do it, Anthony.
He's not going to. He's an undercover Vikings fan.
Marsh,
I've been saying it.
Anthony, go ahead.
Marsh, there will come a time where I will hurt you, and I want you to remember this moment.
Anthony, my team already lost to yours last year.
Oh, no.
It was a terrible game.
It's going to be a moment where J.J.
game.
McCarthy is driving down for a fourth quarter game-winning touchdown. And he's going to throw a pick six.
For who? The UFL teams?
Oh, no.
Are you a Kyler fan now?
I'm a fan of whoever will win my football team games. That's all I care about.
Well,
so
right
if it's
now
J.J. McCarthy, that's a bad look for Kyler Murray, just saying.
What do you mean by that?
If it's Kyler Murray, then, it is what it is.
Bad look for J.J. McCarthy.
Well, there's already
on
been
these very airwaves singing the praises of J.J. McCarthy just about a week ago.
I don't remember that.
Talking about how he finished the season for them.
We did.
Yeah. So now you've cut him. You're done with him. Kyler Murray's the guy now.
I didn't say that.
Happened fast, man.
I didn't say that at all.
Fast, man.
Good.
No, you guys just like getting under my skin.
Watch your
you guys know exactly how to do it. I'm an easy target.
Curb stomps right. Stalter hurts himself with his own team.
He does.
I do.
Yeah, but that's a form of you're protecting yourself.
Internal abuse.
Yeah, no.
You gotta stop it.
You do it. Here's what it is he does that, right? Just like people will beat themselves up. I'm this and this. It's a defense mechanism so that because then we feel bad. We're like, man, look how hard he is on himself. Or on the team.
That doesn't stop us from crapping on his team.
You still crap on my team.
That doesn't stop me from crapping on his team.
He thinks it does.
No, I know.
No. He's actually like, go ahead and crap more.
Yeah.
He's in defense mode right now.
That's like,
yeah.
That's kind of crazy, man.
How do we get to here? All I was asking was the psyche of the human brain, why we love football, but there's so many stoppages, and if you actually go to a game, there's so much downtime.
Because dudes are knocking each other out for the most part, running into other men.
Yeah.
Hard. Over and over and over again, Jamie. That's the concept of football.
Yep.
Run into another man as hard as you can. People ask me, well, what is it like running into it? Or find a wall. Run into it 15 times and let me know how you feel.
Ooh.
It kind of sounds pretty unproductive when you word it like that, right?
It really is.
Yeah.
Find a wall. Not drywall, because you'll go through that. Unless you find a stud, then that's good enough to you.
Or a really strong door.
Or a door. Those doors, man. When you find a solid one, ain't no budging in that thing, man.
Yeah.
That thing will stand the test of time, trust me.
Yeah, you guys have said a lot of crap to me over the time, but whatever the water boy just texted is blatantly false. He said Marsh would rather watch gargoyles than football. That is a lie.
Well, I don't know. You were just pumping up gargoyles. You weren't pumping up football.
You were. You were trying to get that videotape. You weren't trying to go watch no Kyler Murray highlights.
Yeah. You're talking about 4-minute breaks. Like, I don't know.
Like you're bored of football already.
No.
I mean, if I was a Vikings fan, I might be too.
No, this is more of
the best part of the game.
This is more of a college football thing. These games last 6 hours.
College football?
Yes. You watch that national championship game. Every time
there's a lot of commercials there.
There's a ton of commercials. And that's not fun. I want to watch some football.
That was ridiculous.
That was a good game, man.
It was a little much.
It was a great game.
It was a good game.
Bringing it home.
Mendoza. All right.
At least I have 2 quarterbacks.
Well, if you have 2 quarterbacks, you typically
Anthony got 2 quarterbacks
too. Him for? Wow.
Well, before Aaron Rodgers decided to come back to planet Earth, they had 0.
They had 3.
They had 0.
Anthony's in rough shape too.
No, they're not. This quiz, Stefanski said Tua is the most accurate quarterback that has ever lived.
Yeah, that's what.
So God basically came down and said, "Look."
That's what Tyreek Hill said too.
Yeah,
and look how that went.
It went well for a year.
Yeah.
Anthony.
No, yes,
I believe
Stefanski
in
knows
you.
what he's doing.
Oh, boy.
I'm putting my money on the Falcons this year. I'm going to wear my Falcons jersey a couple times.
Please don't.
Where?
Carey's Falcons.
You going to put it on and then, or put it on once you get to work?
Yeah, I'm putting it on when I get to work. That damn jersey is tight. Yeah.
I love football. I love the Vikings.
He's trying to.
Your team doesn't have to be good to love football. Isn't that right, Anthony?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm exactly where you're going with that. I'm not going to fight you. All right, biggest question of the day is next on 101 ESPN. This month at Auto Centers Nissan, it's simple. More vehicles, bigger savings, one easy location. They have over 1,000 new and used vehicles right off I-55 in Herculaneum, Missouri, just minutes from South County. And right now, 2026 Nissan Rogue, Pathfinder, Murano, and Frontier models are available with 0% APR for 60 months. Plus, remaining 2025 Nissans have been discounted up to $12,000 off MSRP. And every new Nissan also includes their 30-day return promise. And qualified shoppers can take advantage of no payments for 6 months and no money down as well. So if you're shopping used, no problem. They got you covered as well at Auto Centers Nissan. They've got one of the largest used vehicle selections in one location with prices marked down significantly. Plus, select used vehicles are available with no money down and no payments for 3 months. With over 1,000 vehicles in one location, it's easier to find the right fit, the right price, and the right payment. Just go to Auto Centers Nissan right off I-55 in Herculaneum, Missouri. Just minutes from South County. Shop this month at AutoCentersNissan.com.
It's time for the Fast Lane's biggest question of the day. Presented by Banner Construction, the experts in James Hardy siding.
The Cardinals made moves that everybody said, well, they're rebuilding. Like, they're going to be bad. But now an ownership and now a front office sees a lack of a certain area in a matter of, 10 days, 14 days? And they said, we can't let this thing keep happening. And they went out there and they made a 40-man roster move. And I know that doesn't sound like much, but for previous regimes, they don't make those moves. And that's just in the middle of an NL Central stretch where you underwhelmed. If you would have lost 2 of 3 to the Cubs, I think a lot of people would be out on the Cardinals right now.
That was Alex Ferrario from BK and Ferrario earlier today. And it leads us into our biggest question of the day, which will be served up by Marsh.
All right, gentlemen, you heard what Alex had to say. Do you guys believe that John Mozeliak would have made the change that Chaim Bloom did heading into the weekend? We know that the offense was sort of sputtering, and they end up bringing up Nelson Velasquez. You have Jimmy Crooks, who enters into the fold, and Lars Nootbaar is set to return at the end of the week. Do you think Mo would have made the move, or do you think he would have waited for Nootbaar to return, essentially to get the offense going?
No. And that leads in, I think, Jamie, you had brought this up in the highs and lows from the Cubs-Cardinals series. One of your highs was that Chaim Bloom actually made some moves.
Yep.
He actually saw what was going on with the offense and didn't just remain patient and decided the clubhouse needed a spark. And he made the move, and it wound up paying off. Now, it may not have. Nelson Velasquez may not have hit a 3-run home run in the first game of, or first at bat, first pitch of the series to get that series started on the right foot. It may not have all worked out, but he still recognized that something needed to happen. Mm-hmm. And to his credit, it did benefit. I don't know if Mo makes that.
But here's the thing. As much as I want to sit here and throw a little more onto John Mozeliak here, we don't know that. The Cardinals were never officially in a rebuild under John Mozeliak. However you look at it, whether it was Mo's fault, ownership's fault, or whoever's decision, they always kept trying to run it back with a veteran player or this guy. So they never really were in a situation in a rebuild where you go, okay, we got a couple of young guys. Like, that's why they never did it before, because they would have turned to guys off the bench. Mm-hmm. It would have been Matt Carpenter. It would have been pick your player over the last 10 years who's been, that bad on the bench. It would have went to that guy instead.
Yeah.
So in fairness to Mo, we don't really know what he would have done, but we know that he would have been part of this rebuild. He would have tried to keep running it back, in my opinion. I don't know that because I can't predict the future, but his behavior over the course of his tenure shows me that this would not have been something he would have wanted to do. Mm-hmm. Or the DeWitts, for that matter.
Right.
So I don't know.
We kind of know, though.
I kind of have a feeling, but I don't. But I don't know.
I agree with Jamie. I don't know that you know for sure.
CD.
Because to his point, they were never really in this position.
Go ahead. You got your hand up.
Do we see a lot of urgency with Mo?
No.
Okay.
What do you mean?
No, we didn't.
Just in general.
In the offseason, there was plenty of urgency. They were urgent to sign Phil Mayton that one year, remember?
Yeah, Phil was pretty good, though.
It was later in the offseason.
And there was a sense of urgency because
Major League Baseball held them at gunpoint.
They had to, right? And they got it done.
Okay. I don't know if I'd qualify that as urgent, but...
what do you mean?
No, go ahead, guys. Go ahead. I'm listening.
That Cardinal team was doing the best that they could do.
Were they?
Yes, actually. They were. That's the best they could do. They were trying. They were not going out there to lose games. They were giving their all, man. They just didn't have the success they needed.
We get a comment from the 636. Who cares what Mo would have done? Well, we care because it's the biggest question of the day.
Damn it.
Pay attention.
What the hell?
What are you over there doing, man? You doing your own thing, brother or sister?
Now, Lisa's mad because she said they're in the position because of Mo, of his blankety-blank job. Lisa said a bad word on it.
She's not wrong.
You almost say it out loud?
Lisa's not wrong.
No, I was trying to figure out another way. So, because of his crappy job.
And it wasn't all him.
But everybody thinks it's all Mo. It's not.
It's not all Mo.
But unfortunately,
he was the face of the disaster.
Of the franchise.
He was the face of what went wrong.
Yes.
If you're looking at, like, if the last 5 to 7 years for the Cardinals was a bad movie, Mo would have been on the poster. You know?
Carey, have a question?
Carey,
I
hands
have
up.
a question. Who drafted Jordan Walker?
Mo.
Who drafted J.J. Weatherholt?
Mo.
Who brought in Ivan Herrera?
Mo.
Who drafted Alec?
No, that was all those guys are Flores. He did all that.
Well, Mo was.
We don't give Mo credit.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you know the game?
Flo.
Flojo?
That's what I was saying, Flo.
Flo.
Randy
Not Mo.
Flores.
Progressive.
Yeah, I was saying Flo.
From Progressive, yeah, she does a great job.
Flo is also from Finding Nemo, too.
Lars Newbar.
Flo from Alice. Remember that? That sitcom?
Alice in Chains, he was here one day.
No, he was not. That was Alice Cooper. Alice in Chains is, in fact, a band.
Anthony.
Not just one person.
I don't believe you.
CD, this is how awesome CD is. This is how good of a friend he is. Knowing that my favorite band is Alice in Chains, CD was genuinely excited for me when Alice Cooper was in.
I thought it was the person,
He was at
brother.
Keishi
Just because
next
you saw
door.
a picture of Alice Cooper in chains, probably.
Nah, I thought Alice Cooper, Alice in Chains got to be the same, right?
Oh, man.
Carey was legitimately excited for me.
You get an autograph? You talk to your guy?
I mean, Alice Cooper's
I'm
still
like,
pretty cool.
Well, that's right. I said to him, I go, oh, no, I didn't get, no, I'm not going to bother him.
It's your favorite band.
And then it clicked for me. I go, oh, God. He thinks Alice Cooper was the lead singer for Alice in Chains.
I mean,
he was not.
I can see the confusion.
It was late. Well, Alice.
You can see how he got there.
Yeah.
I got there. It was innocent. It was honest.
It was.
I was like, I wouldn't make it. I was dead serious. You're like, no, it's not him.
We know.
I'm like, really?
Yeah, no,
like,
sorry.
nah, it's not.
No. It was Lane Staley, and unfortunately, he's been dead for about 25 years now.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lanes and his family.
Yeah, there you go.
314 says, wait, I thought Anthony's favorite band was The Killers.
No, it's Dave Matthews.
That's what Waterboy just said.
Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm. Waterboy says, I thought your favorite band was Dave Matthews.
Dave Matthews.
No, I hate Dave Matthews.
What's the one song you hate? Mr. Brightside.
Yeah, that was The Killers.
Oh, is that The Killers?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which one you listening to?
Neither.
No, you have to pick one.
You have to.
Now, why would I?
Mr. Brightside. It's a torture chamber.
It's a torture chamber.
And you got Mr. Brightside or any Dave Matthews song ever created.
Oh, man.
And you have to listen on repeat
for 6 hours.
I was gonna
6 hours.
No, we really want him to lose it.
Nah, he would lose. I mean, anybody lose. 6 hours.
Yeah, 6 hours.
Like you're on a road trip. You're on a road trip to
hell.
Like I had to go through.
In Wichita,
Ever told
about
you that
6
story?
hours.
No.
How long?
Me and my brother were driving back from Atlanta one time.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a 22-hour drive to Ottawa.
Oh, no.
And we thought it was really awesome because he had a 6-disc changer in the back of his Corvette. But the back of the Corvette was loaded with all of our stuff. Oh. So we couldn't get it. It's 6 discs after it's 5 hours.
You're done.
We're done. Can't reach it. So we had the same songs playing for 22 hours.
At least you were able to change the CD.
That song by Toto, Africa. So whenever we start to get, it's a great song. We loved it. We still love it, but it has a significance now. Every time we start to get a little tired or slap happy, the other guy, the passenger, because they had a little remote, would play that song. So, wow. We probably heard that song 50 times.
Now you had the whole album, right? Not just a song.
Yeah, we had the best of 82 was in there.
Gotcha.
But after a while, Anthony, it's not the best of anything.
Yeah, right.
It's get us home as quickly as possible.
Yeah,
that's rough.
6 hour drive, Anthony. How far is Wichita?
6 hours.
6 hours. 6 hours from here to Wichita. What are you listening to? The Killers, Mr. Brightside, or any Dave Matthews Band song ever created? You got to pick one.
And I can't drive the car off the an embankment.
Well, no.
Let's say.
What are you doing?
Hang on. You got your family in the car with you.
Yes.
Oh.
Because if he's home alone, you just never know.
The kids in the car, they're bouncing around. Lincoln is like, this stupid drive. I'm ready for
Lincoln's
it to end.
like, I love this song. Play it louder.
No, wait.
You hate it, Dad?
Yeah.
I love it.
I'd probably have to go with the Killers then.
Yeah.
It is a little less whiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. We knew you'd come around, Anthony.
There you go, We'll see 6 hour drive.
We'll see you at the next Mizzou football game.
You know what? Maybe that's a punishment. Yeah. You go to Columbia and only listen to one. You got to go to a football game in Columbia, and you have to listen to there and back. And you got to have... You get to go to a football game to break it up a little bit, but on the way back, you got to listen to the same.
Is he driving?
Hell yeah, he's driving.
Okay, I didn't know we're sending him alone. Are we going with him?
No, we'll all go together. No, I'm not going with him. You have to. Somebody might have to go. Maybe
then
if
I'm alone, I'll do it. No problem.
No, see, that's the thing.
No, we'll have somebody technically set it up so you can't play anything else or turn it off.
You have to record yourself.
We'll put a camera in the car.
Yeah.
That'd be.
We'll have a little
Absolute
electric
hell.
shock every time
That'd
you
be
go through.
absolute
Wow. We'll have you wear a shock collar.
Congratulations, you figured it out. Figured out what my hell is. Nice work.
Anthony, do you have sing-alongs in the car with your kids?
Sing-alongs.
Like you singing "Sweet Child of Mine" with the kids?
No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't know that. They wouldn't know that song.
That one little kid did in that documentary.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, true.
He belted that out.
Yeah. All right. Do we answer the biggest question of the day?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, probably.
Well,
The biggest question was
what
Mr.
Mo would have done?
Brightside or Dave Matthews Band.
That wound up being the biggest question.
There you
of the
go.
day. Yep. All right, we'll do our Cardinals versus Rangers entrance survey next on 101 ESPN. Every time you pull into the driveway, do you notice the outside of your home maybe looking a little more worn down than it used to? Maybe you got fading siding, you've got storm wear, cracks, warping. Sometimes the whole house just starts to feel tired from your own street. Well, that's why June is a great time to call Mosby Building Arts. New siding can completely refresh the look of your home. Cleaner, sharper, newer, while also helping to protect from the elements for years to come. And right now, qualifying siding projects with Mosby Building Arts, as long as you call before June 30th of this year, 2026, and I'll give you that number here in a second. As long as you call before June 30th, qualifying siding projects come with free gutters, or homeowners can choose 5% off the project instead. So you get new siding plus free gutters, or homeowners can choose 5% off instead. If you haven't looked around at your gutters lately, they might be falling apart in certain areas. Maybe they're causing water damage because they're not, they're warped themselves. So now's a great time to call Mosby Building Arts and take advantage of the freebies that they've got. Here's that number, 314-909-1800. You can get that same number when you visit callmosby.com. Again, 314-909-1800 or callmosby.com. Place that call, get the order ready to go before June 30th, and you're going to be set up with the siding as well as free gutters, or you could choose 5% off that entire project. Mosby Building Arts, the right remodeling company. Cardinals Rangers tonight. New series gets started. It'll be Jacob deGrom versus Michael McGreevy, 6:45 first pitch at Busch Stadium. All right, the entrance survey. This is what we do before the start of each series. We'll start off with the pitching matchup, or pitcher if you're the Cardinals. If you're just looking at the Cardinals, what pitcher are you centered on for this series for the Cardinals? Somebody you got kind of under the microscope.
I'm going Michael McGreevy tonight. Need him to get back on the right side of things.
He had one bad game. Was he really under the microscope?
He had a couple bad games. His last start against the Milwaukee Brewers gave up 5 earned runs in 4 innings, and then the start before that against the Pirates, 10 hits, 3 runs allowed. Yeah, we gotta get back on the right side of things. Oh, Little Mac. Can I call him that?
No.
You can call him
Michael McGreevy. Nope.
No. Hang on. Last time you brought up Little Mac, Big Mac, certain listener decided to text in.
Yeah. You sent us a picture of Big Mac and Little Mac.
Michael McGreevy, Dustin May, Andre Palante, by the way. Those are the 3 scheduled pitchers.
Give me Michael
Okay.
McGreevy.
All right, thank you.
I would go with Palante in this one.
All right.
I feel like we're always just questioning him, so I might as well do that. No, but
see if there's back-to-back poor outings type thing.
I'm using the last start, not great.
Yeah.
So
no, you're right.
I'm also with Carey on this one with Michael McGreevy. Obviously, you're going up against Jacob deGrom, who we know how he is as a pitcher. So when you look at his last few outings, not the same pitcher that we've been accustomed to seeing throughout 2026, so he can get back on track. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the Texas Rangers were the team that he made his debut against a few years ago and was awesome against Texas. So maybe he can recreate some of that magic tonight, and the Cardinals can win game 1 of the series.
Okay. I'm actually going to look at Dustin May, coming off the performance that he just had. I'm looking forward to seeing what he could do. May was solid for Dustin May. 26 and 2/3 innings in May, and he had a 4.05 ERA. So, solid overall. And obviously his best start came the final.
Yeah.
We got a text from
386. I'm sorry, 386. I looked at the wrong one. 386 ERA.
312, not 386. 312 texted in saying Young Gravy. I think that's a play on Young Gravy, the rapper.
How'd that work out?
Ooh.
What?
Nothing.
Jamie, would you like to expand?
No, we're good.
Okay.
I don't know what to say to that, so we can move on.
Moving on.
Nothing.
I don't know where you're going with that.
What questions can the Cardinals answer in this series for you guys? What questions?
I just want them to the lineup. I think we're very confident with the top half of it. Can the bottom half of the lineup start to make some noise, or do we have to wait for Lars Nootbaar to return in order for this team to really get a kickstart? 5 through 9, 6 through 9.
Okay. Jamie?
Yeah, probably can the offense be consistent?
Okay. Marsh?
Yeah, I think it stems, like, this question for me is about the bottom half of the lineup, like the guys that you brought up. Can you add more depth? We saw a little bit of that over the weekend, with some of the guys that they brought up. Obviously Jimmy Crooks, we established earlier in the show. He's only played in 1 game, so it's kind of a small sample size. And Ben Brown just carved up the entire team. Mm-hmm. So I don't really know how much you can be like, well, he didn't really perform in his one game that he played in. It's like, well, really nobody did.
Sure.
So I'm really zoning in on this offense. Can they continue to put up multiple runs throughout this series and try and win some ball games?
So if you throw out the Cincinnati series because you had multiple games that were postponed and rescheduled, you split that series because only wound up being a 2-game series. You haven't won back-to-back series since you took down the A's and Kansas City. Now, granted, that wasn't long ago, but one of the reasons why the Cardinals have became so exciting for us was because in the month of April and first part of May, you were racking up series wins consistently. So my question is, after you took 2 of 3 from the Cubs, you rebounded very nicely from the sweep of Milwaukee. But don't forget, you dropped 2 of 3 in Pittsburgh. You had a rain out, beat the Reds, then lost that in 11, got swept by Milwaukee, and then you rebounded. Can you put together back-to-back series wins? That's my question. Because if they can, then I think that this thing can, start to turn back in your favor again. And not that it's completely fallen off, but I think we all were feeling good about the Cardinals because they were winning series pretty consistently.
Oh, we got a text from the 636. Sorry, I just joined 20-ish. It's a 20-ish minutes ago.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Did we talk about Nolan Gorman at all today and his strikeouts? Is he a question mark for this series? Sort of a bounce back at the plate.
Well, he's been dropped. If you don't know, he was dropped in the lineup today. So he is now hitting 7th tonight. So this is kind of the first step, right? Ali has shown him a lot of grace. He's been hitting 5th consistently, unless it's against a left-hander. And now, finally, he's been dropped in the order to 7th. I actually think that's a better spot for him.
7th?
Yeah.
Excuse me, I get choked up.
In a lineup that is deeper. Now, I don't think Brian Torres, even though Brian Torres has put up some decent numbers for you since he got called up.
Lars is going to be when he comes
Probably.
back.
I actually think 7th is a pretty good spot for Gorman. Because if he runs into one, great. Adds pop at the bottom of your order. If he strikes out, well, it's the bottom of the order. And while Marsh, I know that you've kind of been focused on the bottom of the order. Most teams' bottom of the order is not great.
Yeah, but this is the worst bottom of the order in baseball.
Well, that's a problem, Marsh.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
But they're not the bottom team in baseball.
No, they're not.
There you go. Something to look forward to.
Well, maybe Nolan Gorman can save the bottom of the order. A little positivity would be great for you guys.
My bad.
Go a long way.
Some have said, and I've heard it before, it could be a rumor, that 7 is the number.
7 is the number. Mm-hmm. All right. What do you think the Rangers could give, or why do you think the Rangers could give the Cardinals trouble? You're concerned at all? You're looking at it from the Rangers' perspective. What do you think could give them issues? I'll go first if you guys
please do
have a second to think about it. The Texas Rangers have started to hit a little bit in their series against Kansas City, and this hasn't been the case for them all season long, but in their series against Kansas City, they scored 6 runs, 7 runs, 9 runs. This is an offense that has largely been lethargic. If you look at the Houston series before that, they scored 1 run, 3 run, 10 runs, no runs. At Anaheim of L.A., California, Bay Coast West area. 1 run, 2 runs, 6 runs. So the Rangers' offense has been pretty stagnant. This past weekend, though, they came alive against Kansas City's pitching, including against Michael Walker, who had been pretty good.
I'll say the Texas Rangers pitching, they are 6th. They have the 6th best ERA in baseball right now. So, and we were just talking about the offense, right? How can the Cardinals get their offense going? Well, this will be an interesting matchup going against a team that is, like I said, 6th best in Major League Baseball in terms of their earned runs given up.
There you have it. You guys got anything?
I agree with Marshy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Gary?
Good job, Marsh.
Thanks, guys.
Good job, Anthony.
Yeah, no, you got it. Series predictions, Marsh?
2 out of 3 for the Cardinals.
Yeah, baby. Gary?
Samey. I'm going 2 out of 3. Redbirds.
Jamie?
2 out of 3 ain't bad. Give me the Redbirds.
All right. Let's do it as a show. 2 out of 3.
Nice.
All right. Let's go.
It's kind of disappointing we didn't go for a sweep, but
yeah, I was thinking
about it.
I did too.
Can't get greedy, guys.
But some Diamondback in the snake pit said I would have the Cardinals in the World Series earlier.
Who said that?
Yeah, doesn't matter.
You said that?
No, this guy thought I was overhyping the Cardinals by not listening to anything I said. So I don't want to do that, give him credence. You know what I mean? Right, guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
All right, cool. Beat the streak. What's that?
I thought you were friends with everybody in the snake pit.
Not that guy. Beat the streak and bet the board is next.
Oh, boy.
And we got some news. We got some news for Bet the Board. Some that Carey won't like.
I need to recount.
That's next on 101 ESPN. You know, I love Don's Garage Doors. I love working with them. I love the fact that it wasn't that long ago that they came out to the house, because I wanted to have them look at everything and say, look, is the garage door operating like it should? Because one of the things that Don's Garage Doors does a great job of is if your entire garage system isn't working the way it should, it's going to cost you in repairs down the road, whether that's replacing the motor, whether that's replacing the entire garage door, which, by the way, is the heaviest piece of machinery in your entire house, or if it's the bearings, if it's not set up correctly, Don's Garage Doors can take care of that. And while I didn't need a whole garage door, they did upgrade the spring. They replaced the motor. They installed a new keypad with a camera. I can check right from an app from my phone. And the difference was noticeable immediately. Quieter, smoother, way more reliable. And here's the thing. Your garage door shouldn't be making a bunch of noise. It shouldn't be popping or squeaking or grinding. That's your warning sign that something bigger could be coming down the road, including a repair. And it could be at the worst possible time. In fact, if you're stuck in your driveway right now, in fact, Don's Garage Doors, they got a 24/7 emergency team. So whether you need a tune-up, repair, new opener, or even that emergency service that I just mentioned, I'd absolutely recommend Don's Garage Doors. You can give them a call at 866 the number 4 Don's Door, 866 the number 4 Don's Door, or visit donsgaragedoors.com.
101 ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. The Cardinals take on the Texas Rangers tonight. Michael McGreevy will take the mound for the Cardinals. He'll face off against Jacob deGrom. First pitch tonight from Busch is at 6:45. If you have missed anything from today's show, make sure you go to 101ESPN.com or check out the free Dobbs Tire and Auto Center's 101 ESPN mobile app. Just head to the podcast page. You'll find all of our shows there. And it's all brought to you by the Schaefer Door Company. I'm Andrew Marsh, and this Sports Center update is brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. You'll be saying, I love my windows.
I want to hit baseballs.
All of my successes depend on me.
You're ready to hit.
The hits just keep on coming.
And his first big league hit is a bullet up the middle.
It's Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. Time to play Beat the Streak. We got our guy Justin on the line. What's up, Justin?
How we doing, boys?
Doing all right, man. I appreciate you listening. Thanks for playing today. Marsh, what do we got for latest streaks?
All right, I have a streak of 5. Jamie has a streak of 2. Carey and Justin have a streak of 1. And Anthony, you're back to 0.
What happened?
You had Victor Scott on Friday.
Oh, man. He didn't come through? He didn't come through for me?
No, he did not.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right.
I think he went 0 for 3.
No, that sucks.
Yeah.
But shouldn't have picked him.
No, you should not have.
I don't think I did, but yeah, shouldn't have picked him. All right. So, who's up?
I'm up. I'm going to go with Ivan Herrera.
Oh, Ivan. Okay. Who's next?
Me.
Yes, Jamie.
Jimmy Crooks. Let's double down. He's going to touch seats tonight, too.
Okay.
I believe Justin is up next.
Justin.
All right, so just celebrated the 95th birthday for Grandma Mo. She's a huge Jordan Walker fan. So for Mo, I'm going with Jordan Walker today.
All right.
I like it.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, of course.
I'll take J.J. Weatherholt.
Okay. Wow, you guys are all Cardinals, huh? Not everybody's going to get a base hit in that Cardinals lineup, right?
Why not?
They could. Could get several.
You know what? I'm going to take St. Louis's own Jake Berger.
Oh, wow.
That's your way around it, huh?
That's terrible.
Hey, he's from St. Louis. He went to Missouri State.
Mm-hmm. That's terrible.
Big Jake Berger fan, guys.
Are you?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Went to CBC.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You guys got a problem with that?
Not at all.
No. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Justin, good luck to you, man.
Good luck, boys. Talk to you.
We'll see you. All right, from Beat the Streak to Bet the Board. Interesting developments in Bet the Board. We all saved our parlays on Friday, which was the last day. We all used our parlays, some more effectively than others. Marsh, what's the latest standings?
Can you give us the
for
standings
May?
before?
Yeah. Oh, you want the standings before?
Yeah, before
Sure.
Friday.
It's a good idea, actually.
So before Friday, and this is all a part of the story, right? So the standings, Anthony ended up picking up. Let's just go. I'm going to go over everything from when I left. Okay. So my final day last week was Wednesday. Thursday rolls around, and Anthony, you went with. Let's see here. You went with the basketball game.
I went the under in the Spurs Thunder game.
Yes.
And Carey was disgusted with me.
Yep.
And it hit.
It certainly did. Jamie had the Rangers money line.
That didn't hit.
Carey had Yordan Alvarez, the hits, runs, RBI, and I had Paul Skeens to throw under 1.5 walks, essentially. I hadn't walked more than one batter in over a month and decided to do it on Thursday. Anyways, Anthony, you had 13 points.
Going into Friday.
Jamie had 10, and Carey had, what was it, 7?
7.
7.
7's the number.
Carey had 7, and I had 11. Anthony had your parlay.
Mm-hmm.
You had 2.
So Jamie had what?
Jamie had 10.
Jamie had 10. Jamie had 10. I had 13. Jamie had 10. Marsh with 11. Carey with 7.
Correct.
Yeah.
Anthony, your parlay hit. You had a 2-legger. It hit.
Yeah.
Jamie had a 5-leg parlay.
So I had 15 points.
You had 15 points to finish off May.
Yes.
Jamie hit his 5-leg parlay.
Let's go, baby.
Tied
Impressive.
it up.
Let's go, baby.
Carey.
Yes.
Also hit his parlay.
Yes.
Oh. How many was his parlay again?
I thought it was 8. Turns out Carey got rid of one of his legs.
Mm-hmm.
That actually hit.
That hit. So Carey ends the month with 14 points.
I was giving some bad intel.
One shy.
I had it on there
of tying us.
And scratched it off. Bad intel. But it was okay. It's okay.
So Carey compiles a parlay in which that had 8 picks.
Mm-hmm.
Then you ask Bradford,
how many do I need?
How many do I need? Bradford looked back at his sheet,
which is the thing.
Yeah, but he didn't update
the record.
The records.
So your thing said 12.
And
because I went back and looked at it because I also was a part of it.
And I had 7 because I missed it the day before. So my number didn't change. However, Anthony's number did.
So in order to beat me...
So when I was asking how many I need, I was told 7.
Do your own homework, man.
I don't got the damn sheet in front of me, man.
It's available.
I can't. You know what, Jamie? Don't piss me off right now.
CD thought it was available. Thought the information was available. So CD falls 1 short despite hitting. I mean, dude, the fact that you hit a 7-legger is highly impressive.
I actually hit an 8-legger, but I took the Shohei 1.5 off just to make myself, I don't know. I didn't want to push it.
Yeah.
And I should. Congrats, fellas. Congrats.
No, congrats to you. That
Congrats
was an awesome parlay.
Gotta quit playing it safe.
No, man. I just asked you, don't piss me off.
Marsh, how many picks did you wind up landing in your parlay? Were you close to add more drama to this?
So I had a 4-leg parlay, and I had Andre Palante at 4+ strikeouts, and he had 3, so I didn't even look.
Okay.
Yeah. For whatever reason, he couldn't pitch more than a few innings, so he'd get 1 more strikeout.
Here's the other deal too. At the last second, I added the White Sox. I was just going to go with the Hurricanes over 3.5 goals, and that cleared easily. I felt great about that one, but I asked Jamie, or I wrote down Jamie had 5 picks, and I'm like, you know what? I better add one at the last second, and I added the White Sox, and they also hit, or else Jamie, you would have beaten me by 1. So instead, we're tied. Now, what Jamie and I have decided to do, so we're not going back and forth, is that we're each going to make 5 picks today.
Yeah.
5 picks.
And whoever hits the most.
Whoever hits the most.
Yeah. Otherwise, we could be here forever.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I got you.
Now, if we both hit 5 or 4 or 3 or 2 or 1, I guess we'll have to do it again.
Yeah.
Jamie, it doesn't really matter who goes first because we can have the same selection. So if you want to go ahead first, go ahead.
Yeah, I went baseball tonight and all money line picks. I got the Brewers money line -149, the Mariners -131, the Nationals -138, the Cardinals at +108, and the Twins at -144.
Okay, so the Brewers are -161.
Oh, they weren't earlier.
Yeah. What are you have the Twins? They're good. -144. Who do you have?
But wait, has the Brewers game started?
No. 6:40. They start in an hour, roughly.
Okay. So I'll find another one.
Okay.
Here.
What were your other ones?
Mariners 131,
Mariners 131 is good.
Nationals 138.
Nationals.
Cardinals is good. They're plus odds. Nationals
started. We'll give you that.
And minus 144 for the Twins.
Yeah, you got that. All right. So you need one more.
Okay.
I'm going to go with. I'm also going to go with the Mariners. I like them. They're at whatever you said earlier.
Mm-hmm. Minus 130.
Minus 131. I'm going to go with the Brewers over 3.5 runs. I'm going to go with the Reds minus 131. You didn't have them, did you?
Nope.
All right.
I don't trust them.
I don't blame you. I'm going to take the over tonight in the Cardinals and Rangers game. It's only 7.5, so give me that. And I'm going to take, I feel like I'm going to channel Marshy on this one. I'm going to take Eduardo Rodriguez under 17.5 outs.
Wow.
Against the Dodgers.
All right. My last one, I'll go with the over in the Giants-Brewers game. It's at 7.5. It's at plus 103.
Okay.
Got a few people on the text line saying justice for Carey.
If Carey didn't do his own homework, it's his own fault.
All right.
You're right.
Jamie, let's be legit. We'll send our picks to the group chat. All right. We'll come back, wrap up the show with criticisms and compliments, and 3 stars of the day next.
All right, it is that time of year. We talk about all the time. So many people are listing their home for sale. That means you might be looking for a home to buy or sell your own home for that matter. If you are, make that first phone call to Gloria Lou with your home sold, guaranteed realty. I see so many people make the mistake of not doing the research or having a realtor that maybe isn't as experienced as Gloria Lou, and they misprice their home. It's either too high or too low. They lose money or sit on the market forever. It's a terrible thing to do. So just pick up the phone, call Gloria Lou. She's really, really good at what she does. She's been in business for over 20 years here in the St. Louis area. And she just knows how to price your home quickly. And she does it so you can make the most money as well. But you do have to call her. Her number, by the way, is 314-325-6888. Again, 314-325-6888. Or you can always visit GloriaHasTheBuyers.com.
Fastlane on 101 ESPN. If you missed anything from today's show, you can always download the podcast, available at 101ESPN.com or via the Dobbs Tire and Auto Center's 101 ESPN mobile app. All the podcasts brought to you by Shave Door Company. All right, Marshy, what do you got for criticisms and or compliments?
Criticisms and compliments. Presented by Bet365. With Bet365 early payout, you win even if they lose. Get paid out instantly when your team goes up big, even if they blow the lead later. Bet365. Winning is everything.
All right, from Curb Stomp, today's show as a whole, Cheese Doodles was a banger despite the rough lineup game. Ollie should use the Fast Lanes lineup. Nice to see the two average Joes back from their suspensions. Hashtag justice for CD.
Yeah, well said, Curb Stomp.
Thank you, Curb Stomp. You get
Curb Stomp's a good dude.
Yeah.
He gets it.
The Waterboy chimes in. Today's show was the best of the month so far. Wish Marsh did the old-timey voice when talking about legends Schoolboy Rowe and Hambone Williams, but I'm sure he was too focused on looking for Jamie Rivers highlights or gargoyle shows. It is the same thing.
Pretty close.
Kind of criticism and a compliment.
Yeah, kind of a real big old crap sandwich.
Wow.
Wrapped in one tin foil.
Well,
Jamie's Vacation Speedo texted in, poor CD having to sit over there simmering, and it's not fully his fault.
No.
Well,
I mean, he does have to. It's kind of like Tavon Austin. Does he have to take some responsibility? Sure, but he wasn't developed. You know? He landed in a bad situation. Yeah.
Whenever anything bad in our life happens, we always have to evaluate what could we have done differently. And we know what we've done differently.
you got better information.
It's time for the Fast Lane's 3 Stars of the Day, presented by Circa Sports. No bet fees ever with the world's largest sports book, now at your fingertips in Illinois and Missouri.
All right, our 3rd star of the day goes out to Cheese Doodle, whatever that means.
Yeah, Russell Wilson.
Keep your eyes open. Russell Wilson coming soon, folks.
Yeah.
2nd star of the day goes out to Chet McLovin Holmgren.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Chet Daddy. He got time to listen now. Hell.
Yeah, he does.
And our 1st star of the day goes out to us, finding out that Schoolboy Rowe and Hambone Williams are actual people.
How about that?
Cool.
Who knew?
And you need to find a couple of new ones.
I'll come up with something.
That's New York, yeah. Okay.
Oh, 100%. Well, that's what they were.
I know.
I can't believe that. No, I'm in shock. I'm sorry. That aggressiveness was not meant to go that way.
I got it from this guy over here.
Yeah, no. I did not expect that. I did not know that they were real people.
It sounded like it could totally be a real person.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
No.
It was something you guys made up when I was gone one day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there you go.
Anthony.
Who knows? All right, for Andrew Marsh, for Carey Davis, for Jamie Rivers, I'm Anthony Stalter. See ya.